automatically bowed out.
But then we wouldn't have us singing here today.
Welcome, everybody. I think I did that half a second too early to the Sync Countdown. I also did that a little bit too early, showing you the volume button. Hi, everybody. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, a.k.a. the Mexicans, for the Sync Countdown. We're not doing musical ones, and we have a new rule against musical ones, but I'll explain that in a second. Welcome to the show, everybody. Oh, yeah.
We have rules now.
We have rules now. Welcome
What?
to the show. It's the Sync Countdown, your favorite top 5 show of all time. And if it's not, it should be. Get it right.
We're at least in the top 5.
I like the way
on
he's
point here
I know,
today.
yeah. JJ stared me down for about 10 minutes during that pre-show. He's come out with zingers. He's harmonizing with you. And of course, we're talking about the man across from me. Introducing first.
I'm JJ.
JJ never gets the first, but now he's the first and then the second.
Hey, I'm Marco. Hope you're all doing well today.
And then last but not least, this person who doesn't even have a list but wanted to be on the show because she traveled here. It is
Maggie.
It's Maggie, everybody. Welcome to the Maggie, everybody. And welcome to me. And welcome to our non-musical podcast because we had 28 copyright strikes. The last video we did about music.
give Key an extra $20 to fix it.
Dude. No. It got
$1 for every song.
Dude, I mean he did the short version really well. We didn't get copyright
Well, see,
strike.
there you go. It's fine.
Dude, we got blocked. Like, we didn't get just, like, demonetized. We got restricted from using it. We did 90s black television the other day. We had 5 of them from just the intro themes, and the Keenan and Kel theme song got our video blocked in America.
Bro.
Here
Yeah.
it goes. Yeah, don't finish because they'll block us.
Hey, bro, it happens to OSW all the time.
We don't make their money.
We will one day.
We don't now, and when we do, we will do.
Welcome, Noggers.
But thank you so much, everybody. But if you want us to do musical episodes, we probably should have like a Patreon at this point. I think there's enough support for a Patreon because I've seen smaller people with Patreons that say people want to see succeed.
What would you offer?
I could talk into a mic for 5 hours unprompted.
I have a funny thing that would put a lot more work on Key.
What?
So, like, whenever
And
we do
more money for me, just for the record. Or
yeah,
us.
but we'll make more money. So it's just a vicious cycle. What about, like, whenever we do a musical episode and then, like, in the real time we play the episode and then we make Key do all the work where he replaces it with an 8-bit version of that song.
We would have to make the 8-bit version because those 8-bit
He
versions
can do
get
it, it's
copyrighted.
fine.
He doesn't know how to make music.
Do you know? Never mind.
Like our editor Key.
Why don't we
have an
just
editor now.
put a link to the to the official YouTube video in the YouTube version?
No, it's not about a link. It's about they don't want you playing it at all.
Right.
thought you can
so
play,
we
like,
won't
5
play
seconds.
it. We'll just have like a really short episode, and it's like, this is my number 5 link, and then it goes on to Mark. This is my number.
That's not engaging. That's not good for the people.
If you
Neither is us getting blocked.
Which is why we asked for people like Joe Gira in 1991. He said, I'd support you guys on Patreon, and now I like him more.
See,
For-
he's great.
for those
Get that guy a
things.
hat.
Get that guy a hat. Well,
It says more bussy on.
It's technically not copyrighted. We could probably sell hats that say Mexlit more bussy.
Dude, just pay my brother and he'll make like mariachi music out of anything.
You have a mariachi brother, and you've not. If this is the first time you've mentioned it,
I've mentioned it several times before.
she's never mentioned mariachi brother.
Yes, she
Not-
has.
not-
You
maybe
guys
not-
know her for years.
I was about to say, like, I don't know if she's mentioned him in front of you, but she has mentioned it. And then in my head, your head was doing the Homer Simpson thing, like just
Yes.
birds.
Well,
he's been part of mariachi group for like over 10 years, and he's part of like the mariachi scene.
I gotta pay for all the mariachis then.
No, you don't. He freelances music.
He plays all the instruments.
Oh, well,
and he's familiar with the.
can you do it for
He's
free?
like Scotttoon Network, but mariachi.
That's pretty convenient for me. Especially because it's family, right?
Oh, I'm family now.
Exactly. No, for him. You're his family.
Okay, yeah, but
I
like
mean, you could
what-
be. I mean, you're on the show twice. You're practically family if it means that I get free music.
Oh, if it means that you get free music.
That's really what we're looking here for. You can't offer me
I
free
like
music.
I like how you introduced me like, oh, this random person that just showed up. So like,
I don't
she
think
drove
she
all the way
ever
over here.
offered
Let's
free
put her on
music.
the
She
show.
just said she has a brother who writes music.
Oh. Well,
I mean,
maybe if you're really, really
to be
nice
fair,
I'll pay him
I'm
for
not
you.
giving you this rug. God damn it! All right.
I said I didn't say anything about the rug, but if
to be
you are
fair,
gonna offer
it would be pretty awesome for the Mexcellence to have a mariachi version whenever we do music episodes.
I mean, he'd be doing a lot of weird indie punk rock stuff on your behalf.
I don't think mine gets copyrighted. I mean, it wasn't one of the 28.
3 of yours got
like
copyrighted.
Damn.
they've done.
When I say 28, there's
Yeah, they
only
can
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, but we also go on tangents and play random shit.
That's true. I'm sorry, Maggie. What were you saying?
No, I said that they have done like versions of a bunch of different mainstream music because
Exactly.
the people ask for it. Their repertoire is very, very vast.
Well, in that case, only mariachi covers from here on out for free. Or, like what Mocha Medic says, everybody with monetized YouTube got a Patreon at this point because there's so much demonetization on there. Because we're monetized on YouTube, JJ, and we can't put any music on there anymore. We have to be responsible because they give us tens of dollars on YouTube
Tens
to
of dollars.
do this here. But we are making a lot of money, thanks mostly in part by the Twitch viewers out there donating monies to
I love
us.
the show
We had a really good month this last month. And it's going to pay for a event that I'm going to re-announce right now because it looks like everybody's is on hand. So the 8-hour stream is back on Saturday, whatever Saturday is. I don't know the date. Let's take a look. 20th? Is that the math? 20th, yes. 8 years of excellence, 8 hours of streaming, 20th of 8th month of the year. So
you won at life with that comment one solo.
call the mariachi group the Mariabusi. The Mexcellence band, the Mariabusi.
Did I meet someone that was in a band yesterday? I don't think so. Never mind.
Anyway, so yeah, the 8-hour stream is back on. We got to go back to advertising it. It's going to be a total media blitz. I thought about pushing it another week, but then everyone was busy again, and
Everyone. You mean TJ?
TJ was busy again. And we want to do it because we have all this cash that we want to give back to you. You want to talk about giving away hats? We're going to give away hats. We're going to give away shirts. We're going to give away prints. We're going to give away all sorts of things. And we're going to play music. And we're going to sing songs. And we're going to do dares. And I got to get all this formulated now in the next couple days because I decided to do it.
If you buy 3
We're gonna do
T-shirts, we will send you
dares.
one of Sam's shoes.
I just threw out some shoes. I could have given them the old shoes.
Well, now you got to give them your new shoes.
They're 16s. Nobody can wear my shoes.
They
They're
can wear
get-
my
they can hold them
boots.
up
They
as
might
a
not
trophy.
be for wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can fine. Use
These
them for
shoes
elixirs.
came from Sammy's.
The beauty salon store?
Oh my god. But you know what? Everybody's in the chat. We're going to talk about our show for today. But yes, look out for the stream, which is you're going to be bombarded with it because, we already promoted it and people were excited. Now people will be excited again. So just rile those people back up. I'll put out Facebook invites. When's the last time I've ever done that? I haven't in a while. And it's going to be a good time for everybody. 8 hours of fun. Marcus, you can't just laugh randomly at the chat without reading it, which
That was hilarious.
Joe Jira said I would just hang the shoes from power lines if I got them from Sammy's. Thank you, Joe Jira. Donates to Patreon, makes Marco laugh, and steals my shoes to christen his hood. That being said, let's talk about video game bosses now. I got a list. The two of you got a list over there. Maggie's going to color commentate and criticize our list at will. You can.
I mean,
you can. I'm giving you free ability to do so.
yay.
Okay, you're coming in on the mic also to make sure that was correct. So yeah, usually I start with these, and this one's easy. This is actually not the first boss I've beaten, but this is the one where it's like I had to grind this out, and it sounds so silly because it's an old game. It's an arcade like boop, 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 arcade old school
What is it,
game.
Donkey Kong?
Like a scroller?
Wait, what?
It was Donkey Kong.
What else moves like that?
Pong.
Pong moves like this.
There's also no boss in Pong.
It's that other square fucker, all right? A rectangle fucker. No, so for some reason, I don't know. I think it might have been my uncle gave me an old copy of Game Boy Donkey Kong. And so Game Boy Donkey Kong, I was like, let me play the first, everyone, boop, 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 and you go and you play it, and then it's a fun time for everybody. Very basic graphics, no big deal. But then I was like, oh, well, that was pretty easy. And I just shotgunned that fucking game. Go ahead. What happened?
No, they're just,
just
I
giving
forgot
out?
about the Persona games. My bad.
Persona.
Oh, well, think about it a little longer. We got time to adjust our list.
Too late.
But this Donkey Kong 94 for the Game Boy, I played for about a week the fuck out of that game. And when I make the noises, let's see, Donkey Kong 94, not 84, 94 Game Boy. Those noises are embedded in my brain of just like how often I was playing that stupid game. And it was so much fun, and it was such a challenge because, I mean, it's an old school game. You just have to be good, get good, or go home. And there was one level in particular, I want to say it was like level 64 or something like that, or one of those ones where I just could not fucking beat it. And I took a day off, and I came back, and I beat the shit out of it. But this game, and then Donkey Kong with his bitch ass at the end, and then that final level too, where he's just being an asshole. It was so hard, and I just remember being so satisfied having beat it. It was not my first boss win, but it was definitely like my earliest I finished the game. Because spoiler alert, I don't finish a lot of games. I put them if they don't have an easy mode that I could just coast through. I'm serious. I'm not a good gamer. I like recreation. I like winning 72-3 on my Madden games. I don't want to lose when I'm relaxing, because the worst thing in the world I could do is come from a hard day of work, sit on that couch, and then get my ass kicked by a video game.
Rage.
That would fuck me up forever. But this game, I had all the time in the world, and I was kicking as much ass as I could. And golly, let's go. Let's see that motherfucker die.
No, you don't.
Oh, there it is.
What do? You just jump on his head?
I don't even know. I don't even remember. I played it.
Isn't it on stream?
Okay, yeah, you gotta stop the thing, and then you throw.
The barrel.
Yeah. Oh my god, does he still have one more life? Here it is. Maybe. Still alive, still alive.
Gaming is 100. Just
There she is. Look at that.
Sexy pixel girl.
Yeah, but look at that sexy hunk of woman and hunk of man Mario.
Boobies.
Right? You have to have. And then look, he's just doing a little dance. She walks away and brings back some mushrooms.
Oh, I thought you brought back a baby. This is yours.
And she made him giant.
Yeah.
So I think that's a Viagra metaphor. I'm not sure. Oh!
Wait, what? Did he die?
Donkey Kong flew out of the sky and fell on top of him, and then Donkey Kong Jr. came out of nowhere. Is he gonna murder him in cold blood? Murder him in cold blood! Murder Donkey Kong! Oh, and then they all became friends.
Then they're friends.
Because this was retconned from the original. But, yeah, a hero, but previously, a Piccolo, if you will. My number 5, Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong 94. Marcos, what's your number 5?
So, I'm going to be a little bit honest to our audience at this point. Me and Sam are not gamers, but not by any means.
The traditional sense. We have gamed, but then you have to continue gaming, and we just stopped.
Well, yeah, you have so many adult hobbies to choose from, and we're not gamers at the end of the day.
Our skill trees branched away from gaming.
We stopped putting points in that a long time ago.
Yeah, it's like gaming points, multimedia, and streaming. Fuck. Okay.
So when most people say like, "Hey, what are top 5 video game bosses?" Like, if we had Gertz here, he'd be like, "Oh, it would be like level 4, blah blah blah, Cuphead."
Right. Yeah.
Because you needed to do all this thing to figure out the pattern or do all the, and we're just not those guys. At least me and not me and Sam.
Right.
These guys are, but not me and Sam. So for me, it's story. That's where my top 5 is going to come from. So number 5, and so I was into video games as a kid. I had a Sega Genesis. I was so loyal to Sega that I got a Dreamcast, and then my video games died because Sega died.
Did you still have that Dreamcast?
I still have that Dreamcast.
That's worth a lot of money.
Really?
You should bring
Dreamcasts
it.
are hard to come by, and a lot of those games are treasured.
Oh, I have like 20 games.
You should bring it.
A lot of those
Get it.
games are treasured, and probably like, if you have Shenmue, pretty sure that's a really expensive game.
Which is why I don't have Shenmue. Which is why I'm surprised this list was done without TJ. TJ is saving the world right now.
TJ is a vagrant at this point right now. He's so busy
He's
with
just
work.
Bruce Wayne. That's all he is.
Yeah, he's beating up homeless
fighting
people to clean up the crime.
And then I got a PlayStation 4, and that's what has brought me back into games. So most of my list is going to come from PS4 type things. Number 5, really easy. It's just Boulder from God of War.
He almost made it because that fucker is mean. That motherfucker just needs to die already. No spoilers in this place, but like Balder's a dick. Go ahead.
So Balder is played or voiced by one of my favorite actors from Justified called Jeremy Davies. I am really upset. On a side note, this guy got to play Charles Manson in the Tarantino movie and gets one scene.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a good actor. I mean, the mocap was fucking angerifying.
That was the coolest intro to a villain ever. It's like, I will be the bad guy for this entire video game.
Welcome to me.
You have to kill me for that to happen. I warned you. Finally.
And the thing is that if you don't know Balder's powers, you're like, oh, it's just a crackhead.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like just a crackhead guy you find at the bus stop. But then he just won't fucking die. He just won't go down.
I mean, this is the problem, because I was like, oh, let me get these clips already ready for Sam. And I'm like, they're just so long because they're all cinema. This movie is more, I mean, this video game is almost is more movie than video game at certain points.
It's all one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, but no, this guy is a fucking menace. And then he gets beat, he gets bested. Then he just keeps coming back and occasionally comes like, hey, you want to start some shit? Like, Balder! Not now! Stop it!
I also like that he has like the Virgil speed moves, like when you fight.
Oh,
him.
that's right. He has like teleportation, like
What's that?
yeah,
he just moves real fast.
right,
Like
like
yeah.
sidestep shifties. Yeah, I fucking hated that. He almost made my list just because how like I hadn't played that game in a while. I played it when it first came out. I shotgunned it and I never touched it again. But I just remember thinking like, "Where's Thor? Where's Thor? Where's Thor?" And then I realized, no, he's actually better.
Really surprised by the way this series is going, where it's like, here's some breadcrumbs of gods, because you only really get Balder, who's low level,
Right, yeah.
and then you get like 2 of Thor's kids, and that's it. That's
Right.
all you get in the entire game. But now, like the next game, it's like, all right, we're killing everyone and moving on to the next mythology. I was like, that's kind of weird.
Well, are you talking about for this one?
No, for the next Thor game,
Oh.
the next God of War game, they're already
The Ragnarok.
yeah, they're getting rid. They're finishing everything already.
Really?
in
They're
Norse.
like not like 3 God of Wars in the Greek pantheon. It's just 2 God of Wars.
Well,
Well,
they
to be fair, the original trilogy could have been just 2.
Yeah, I mean, I never played the original because it was so
I did.
edgelord for me.
And it's similar to this one. The only god you really fight in 1 is Ares.
Right.
Everything else is like you kill Medusa. You kill the monsters of Greek mythology,
Uh-huh.
but you only fight the one god.
And like Kratos being a nice papa in this game is also a nice touch.
Well, the storyline is amazing
You're right.
in this
Right,
game.
but then the fact that you have to protect your fucking kid from this asshole who's just like, I don't care if I kill a kid, I'm a god. Balder, eat a butt. Any other thoughts?
the moment where he gets stabbed with the clover, I think. I just know it was a green arrow. I think it was clover. That was one of the coolest scenes in the like that I probably ever saw in movies, because he just gets stabbed and he's like, "Oh, I can feel shit now." He has like an arrow through his hand and is like, "This is awesome."
Right. Yeah. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean when they get the curse thing where he's like started bleeding. He's like, I feel. And then he... But yeah, he gets fucked up. Like, he's getting tossed around. But the fact that he's just like he has no health meter, essentially. You don't know when he's done.
Well, his health meter restocks. Because
Right.
you think it's a normal fight.
Right.
And then it comes back.
And
I have
Kratos
an honorable
is the big
mention
guy
now.
from Stargate SG-1. Yes, we do know that. Boy.
JJ.
JJ, what is your number 3?
Key, this one's for you, buddy.
Oh.
Psycho Mantis.
Psycho
From Metal
Mantis.
Gear.
Someone said it in the chat. Did you catch it in the chat?
Yeah,
Is
it
that
was
what he
Keith.
said? Yeah. The Psycho Mantis better beyond there. But yeah, no, Psycho Mantis, is this the one that takes your save data?
Yeah.
Fuck that. When I heard about that.
Not only that, he does other shit.
Okay, well, I'll let you set it up. But I heard the Legend of Psycho Mantis. I never played a Metal Gear Solid, but I read it on like a cracked article. I would have fucking cried if that happened to me. Go ahead.
So yeah, the game already has access to your memory card.
Right.
So Hideo Kojima was like, let's fucking use that. And he can read your memory card and just, I think it was restricted to just Konami games.
Yeah, maybe.
So if you played like Castlevania, he'd be like, I see you like to play Castlevania.
Right.
And he would also comment on how long it's been since you've saved. He'd be like, oh, Pretty bold. It's been a while since your last save.
I would cry so much.
It gets better. If you had a DualShock controller, because this was PS1 era, like they didn't have DualShock.
Yeah, it was
at launch.
super available. Yeah.
So if you had one, he would say, cool, I'm not just telepath. I'm also telekinetic. Set the controller on the ground. I'm going to bring it towards me. And if you set the controller on the ground, it would vibrate in a way where it walks towards the console.
Fuck that, my friend. Psycho Mantis, you can fuck right off.
He also reads your inputs.
Ooh, okay, that's just not fair.
No, this is where it gets really
Let
cool.
me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. I literally was for reading memory cards. You're a very methodical man.
Oh yeah, he'll comment on how often you save too.
Is there any sound on this one? Oh, they're actually voice lines. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I believe this was a 2-disc game.
this was a 2-disc game, and
Careful of traps. You are either
yeah,
How can you turn up
you are a coward.
his mic 2 ticks? They're asking you to turn up JJ's mic 2 ticks.
Oh, you guys switched. But yeah, JJ, can you unplug and replug just in case though?
Oops, sorry.
Good.
I'm like kicking people.
Everybody goes up. Yeah, it should be maxed out. We're good. Yeah, that might be just plugging.
hello.
Thank you. But JJ,
There we go.
There you go.
They updated his dialogue in the GameCube remake.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd like to play Super Mario Sunshine.
The Twin Snakes redid everything with like GameCube graphics. They also had to redo the voice lines.
Oh shit. Hey. I'll read more deeply into your soul. Let's see what else it says.
But yeah,
And into
the
your
cool
mind.
thing about him reading your inputs though, like it sucks at first if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Uh-huh.
He'll tell you, I'm reading your inputs. Like, I'm not fucking with you. I am psychic.
Yeah, you have not saved often. You're somewhat reckless.
Yeah. The way you beat him is you fight fire with fire. He's breaking the fourth wall. You break the fourth wall.
You turn off the game?
No, you switch the controller port to player 2. And then he can't read your inputs.
I would never.
The game will tell you, like, after a while, someone will call Snake and be like, I figured it out, Snake. He's reading your inputs. So switch over to port 2 and he can't read them.
That is so fucked, dude. Like, I would, like, so one of my freakish, weird fears, I've mentioned this on the show before, of, like, 8-bit freakiness, like, glitchy and stuff like that. So that came from, like, Legend of Zelda. Was always very spooky to me. And so a game that's, like, I will move your controller, I would understand it's just a game, but part of the way that it was just like so intense and it's a spooky game already, and I'm a chicken shit sometimes when it comes to spooky things.
JJ the goat.
Done. I would be done. JJ the goat.
It's only his number 5.
Huh?
I told you, we're not gamers. They are.
I was probably going to save him for number 1, but he was already in the chat. So
Yeah.
just throw that in there. My list is very predictable. There's a lot of shit in here that I've mentioned already.
Yeah. That was the one where it's like this one. We're just putting we're putting this list of paper. That way we have it. I mean, because the next one for my number 4, if you're done with Psycho Mantis.
Yeah. Oh.
There's this one boss that I like, but it's from like long ago, and it's Star Wars, the MMO when it came out, the Old Republic.
Yeah.
And when it first came out, I played it with Joe and like my friends, and we had a guild. And one of the raids that we like doing was the one with like the Hut cartel, and I think it was Karagath or something like that. The Hut, the main like boss at the end.
Do you know the name?
Yeah, it's like that.
Karaga.
Yeah.
Problem with
The
picking
Hut.
Star Wars characters. It's like
Mr. 9, Punda Boo Boo. No, DJ Lemon goes, 2022 version reads your DoorDash order.
It reads your Amazon wish list.
you're a hungry man. 3 Little Caesars pizzas today.
I would be so mad if Psycho Mantis read my DoorDash. I would fight the screen. I would call Kojima himself and be like, what the fuck was that, dude? So
There's another Metal Gear boss in my list.
Oh
There's
my-
always two that
Two.
are brought up.
God. So you're looking to buy another Spider-Man action figure?
Gojira just stays on it with the hits.
Star Wars Days are weird noises Adam Sandler makes. Yeah, fucking fat
But
hut.
it was about the hat because you would drop it sometimes, and if you got it, it just there you go. It was like so oversized on you, and like clipping the hat.
Just clipping through the hat.
Give me your hat.
And so like eventually when we would like raid and some like had a handful of people that got the hat, like everyone would just wear the hat whenever we'd go.
Yeah, it's right
against
here.
them.
Rare and unique item, Karaga's unyielding helm. While very rare in story mode, it has a higher chance to be looted in veteran difficulty and double loot chances in 16-man mode. So there you go. Too many huts. I'm tired of the huts.
So it's not like a favorite, but it's just one that popped in my head of really fun, good times.
I wasn't tired of the huts till Boba Fett.
Oh my god! Once they redid Han Solo stepping on his tail, I was like, okay, I don't want to see him anymore. Once they became digital, when they were not creepy puppets, is when I stopped caring about the huts. But that being said, I'm gonna bring up an honorable mention because my number 4 is so bland, but still so very good.
Well, we have an honorable mention part.
No one's gonna pick this honorable mention part. I just want to. No, you guys do honorable mentions whenever. I have more honorable mentions from the audience. I have one to bring up. So this one's not a cheat. I actually have 2 portraits of my honorable mention in this fucking home. My honorable mention is the Duck Hunt dog. he's not a boss because you can't beat him.
I mean, he's a choosable character in Smash.
He is, but he's not in the story mode as a villain. But I fucking hate this dog.
He's a good pupper.
I want to kill him, and they won't let me kill the dog.
What do you want to kill the dog? Just
Because
he
he
laughs at you?
taunts.
laughs at
He
you?
taunts and he laughs. It's worse than Psycho Mantis because Psycho Mantis you could beat, and this dog you can't. This person says they shot the dog in Duck Hunt. You could do it on Flash games, which was kind of a nice release, but it wasn't as satisfying. But my number 4 is very simple. I also have a portrait of him in my possession, and I also have some of his dollars.
Oh, well, I was right.
Yeah, you just picked my shit. My shit's mostly obvious for the first 3.
I moved my mic away so I could just tell JJ.
I know that makes it even better. But yeah, my number 4 is M. Bison, man.
Yes.
First of all, I love this cartoon.
Oh, this is delicious! Guess you won't be needing those tapes I made for you. You want me to get rid of them? Don't be
How's he
hasty.
holding the tape?
Not until I see those street fighters pummeled to dust, which should be any moment now.
Who's he fighting?
Yes!
Bison has the deadest eyes.
Oh, well, he goes between having black eyes, white eyes, but like
You were giving shit for like having Morgan. The she's too
Morgan
animated.
is an anime character. Bison, this is an American-produced cartoon.
I mean, they're both from Capcom,
Technically, he's Thai. He's from Thailand.
but they're both
Played by a
Capcom.
Spaniard named Raul Julia, who also has one of the best lines in cinema. So Bison as a whole as a villain, I learned his laugh when I was a kid just because he had such an evil laugh. I like the design of Bison though, man. Like M. Bison, like just military dictator who's like, fine, I'll just murder everyone myself and I'll host this tournament. Talk about story and lore. Street Fighter doesn't have much story or lore, but the fact that he's like, all right, I'm gonna organize this tournament and everyone's gonna fight me. And because I want the best World Warrior. I want a piece of that action. Also, the loser of the last World Warrior, the best TIE fighter ever, the god of Muay Thai, he's one of my henchmen. He wants to get back at this Ryu motherfucker, and he wants to just kick ass because he's pissed off. And the fact that he's just essentially a mob boss that also fights and also has psycho powers and also has clones of his own body and also has like an all-woman army named after months. Like, he's just a fucking G. His level's the best one. His music's some of the best. Once again, that laugh, it's a cool fucking laugh, and he doesn't die. I like the fact that he just doesn't die. He actually dies in this game because Akuma comes in and fucking fucks him up.
Well,
but then
doesn't
his soul
died.
Well, his soul gets transferred again, right? His soul just keeps getting transferred ad nauseum. But I always thought he was, because of his spooky eyes, because of his character design, he's always just been super intimidating. And Akuma was up there, almost made it, but M. Bison, once again, conceptually, like evil kung fu man, demon.
Bison's harder to fight.
Right. And his little floaty move and his slide tackle kick and stuff. Like,
I just remember the teleportation move when you fight him.
Yeah.
That there's like 6 of him, and it's like, oh, which one is it? And when you use him, it wasn't as cool, but when you're fighting him, it's really...
yeah, he's the victim of super underpowering when he
Yeah.
does that. But like that character design right there, just big shoulder pads, big dictator. And then Raul Julia, man, god dang. Like, if you put those just two pieces together of just the ultimate boss battle, it's like, oh, hell yeah. And like I said, he's not going away. He just doesn't go away. He's in every fucking show because he's just that cool.
He doesn't go away because Street Fighter doesn't move forward. That's
Right.
a problem with it.
But he's
This
the
next one is.
Always. Guess what? He'll be DLC as a clone of himself again. But like, yeah, it's iconic. The smile, iconic. The hat, iconic. The bracers, the cloaks, and then the fact that he just looks like a regular dude in that one. That's a weird looking dude. And Bison, very simple. Number 4. I promise you, my list gets interesting in the top 2. Really, only that's about it. But Marco, you're number 4.
So I was gonna do somebody else, but I'm gonna switch it around because the chat mentioned it. This person could kill Bison, and it's Shao Kahn because he could eat his soul.
But he does.
He could literally suck his soul, so it doesn't matter. It's like, nope, not going into a clone. You're mine now.
Are you pulling Shao Kahn from earlier in your list, or are you adding him to your list? From
No,
nothing?
he was number 3, but I'm just switched him for
Switched
the
him
point.
up?
Yeah, so we can stay on the thing of fighting games because there was almost like, first of all, playing Mortal Kombat 3, he is one
And
of the
he has
hardest.
a great movie too, because it's the guy from Johnny Tsunami, right? That was Shao Kahn in the movie.
No, that's Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
How many people suck souls in this game?
Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, Quan Chi. I think that's it.
It's not special anymore. Anyway,
If only 3 people. How many people throw fireballs, Sam?
nobody said fireballs were special. It's bread and butter, baby.
How many clones are there? Clones aren't special neither.
Hey, when the technology's limited, you just sometimes have to recolor a skin, all right, JJ? Now that it's 30 years later and you can make 3D ones, now you make one of a divorced dad, all right? That's how you progress. But anyway, Shao Kahn.
I mean, they had a black kid for a little bit.
Technology. We all get Sean. He wears yellow.
Shinnok can suck souls too. I forgot about that.
Oh my god. Anyways, Kirby sucks souls too. he sucks powers. He's like Rogue, I think.
Kirby spanks everybody.
Kirby could probably, like, canon-wise, kill most things, but
I mean, he can consume a car in this last one and drive himself.
no. Well, he can consume a galaxy if he wanted to.
Does he really do that?
Yes.
Anyway, Shao Kahn. Sell me on Shao Kahn because I don't watch or play Mortal Kombat.
Well, Mortal Kombat 3, he is one of the hardest bosses to fight ever, and he literally is laughing at you most of the time.
That's
So you would be there trying to hit him, he would laugh, and then you'd be like, all right, I'm making some progress, and then he'd just hit you with his hammer, and 1/4 of your life would be gone.
That just sounds cheap.
Eventually.
I mean, he's a boss.
Oh my god.
I don't think I'd like that very much, especially with all that man thigh exposed. He is not wearing underwear.
Hey, it looks
He
good.
doesn't need to wear underwear.
You suck your soul.
I mean, didn't you see Braveheart? He can just flash you his dick. Right?
I got the guy playing. Damn it!
No, he is legitimately a really hard boss to beat.
Harder than fucking God Rugal? Or just
well,
general
the problem
Rugal?
with,
SNK bosses are their own category.
the problem with I was about to say, like, the problem with comparing it is the inputs in Mortal Kombat are still downright punch. The inputs in King of Fighters are quarter circle, low kick, punch.
By the way, Shadow Shogun, I approved your comment. No, he really is a cheap bastard and a cheat. It's official. You suck. He says that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you can find that.
I'm not getting enough volume on this one, but yeah, he's just teleporting forward. Okay, this Sub-Zero's pretty good, but he's got heavy counters. He's got the Shun Goku Satsu kind of shift. This guy's not doing too bad. Oh, he's wearing underwear, just for the record. Yeah, the fact that he's teleporting halfway across with the flying knee is kind of bullshit.
I mean, this is when games used to also be quarter eaters, so...
Yeah. Oh, shit. I just want to see if this guy... Oh, fuck. He got punched across the screen. Yeah,
That's
fuck that.
that happens like a lot. It's like I almost got I made him bleed. That was about it. But I mean, even canon-wise, Shao Kahn is a really intimidating character because he's conquered so many worlds, and he literally just kills all your friends all the time.
Just all the time in the whole game, just killing friends.
He has a lot of
Kung Lao gone.
Oh, I killed Kung Lao. He has a cool hat.
Well, it was Kung Lao's fault for fighting him.
Oh. Well, does he ever get beat canonically in the game? Or is he still like
Canonically?
fucking around beating everybody up?
Well, the newest Mortal Kombat has time fuckery. Before time fuckery, let's see, in 10 is Shinnok. So in 9, he does lose through the gods beating him. No kind of.
Is the Aztec god one of the gods, or is he actual god?
That's just Shao Kahn's like cousin.
Oh, so is he a god, Shao Kahn?
Also, like, he's just a real powerful, like, technically he's like a warrior wizard. He's not actually like a god.
Warrior wizard. I don't know why that made me laugh. By the way, stupid Bat G33. My favorite villain is your whole family when you play Wii Sports. Your family can't be a pick. I'm sorry. Or again, Mario Party. My number 1 boss battle. Fucking Bowser giving my brother all my coins.
You know, Mocha Medic's saying like KOF gets a lot more shine in Latin America. They just need to create a new hero that's just like a Mexican dude, just because of like how much Mexicans love King of Fighter. Like, just move away from Caillou and Iori and the other dudes.
Terry Bogard. No more Terry.
No, just move away from all of them, and then just some Mexican guy named Jesus is gonna.
Tiburcio Bogart. He's there. Just make him that, and make him a reskin, recolor. It'll be fine. Darken his color, make him green. It'll be fine, JJ. But no, the chat also had read your inputs as well. So, did Shao Kahn read your inputs? Is that a fact?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't.
Probably.
I would have guessed. I would guess so.
You can't call a character just Hector. There's a Mexican. I know there's a Mexican god character in Mortal Kombat, and there's one in Tekken too, I believe.
No, I think he's thinking about KOF.
Oh,
because it's not a god. He's just like also another warrior wizard, and then for some reason he just visited Mexico and was like, "Hey guys, let me show you how we do stuff."
Look at there. That's the one I'm talking about. That's Ogre, I believe. That's from Tekken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't even know who that guy is. That doesn't look Mexican.
Hectorverse is expanding.
El Fuerte. That is Julia.
T-Hawk.
Julia. Or Junio. I forget. T-Hawk. A couple guys with lions. King 1 and King 2. That's not fair.
It's Armor King and King, so they are different characters.
No, but Armor King is not gray. Is gray. That one's King 2.
It's
that's
probably
King 1.
just like a different.
No,
outfit.
but King 1 dies for real, and then King 2 is like, I was one of your orphans, and King 2 is the one most of us know. But yeah. Anyway, Sombra, Guacamole guy,
somebody
Vegas Spanish. That doesn't count. Go ahead.
I mean, they count Antonio, so
I don't know. And then we'll add Tiburcio Bogart. I'm gonna make that a recolor as soon as I'm done with the show, and that'll be our thumbnail. Will be Terry Bogart. Just
we sell that on a shirt? Probably not.
No, we can't. But that brings us to your number 4, JJ. What's your number 4?
Real quick, Jay Teller. Yes, I have played Shaolin Monks. I don't think I ever beat it though, because I only rented it.
Well, that first level is actually really hard. Most people, I don't know why, but the climbing of the rope, most people fucking fail.
I don't know how far me and my brother made it. We were playing it together, but like we never finished it. I don't think. But yeah, my number 4. I'm just gonna get the other Metal Gear Solid character out of the way.
That'll do it.
So yeah, my number 4 is The End
The End.
from Metal Gear Solid 3.
I've never heard of this one. Wait. Okay, I've seen the guy.
Yes, he's an old man.
Is this supposed to be Future Snake?
No,
Okay.
he's
Future Snake is still called Snake.
yeah,
There is a Future Snake, right?
Yes.
yeah.
But this is not him.
The lore gets really confusing.
Yeah, I tried for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, fuck all this. I mean, I'm not gonna.
When you need to go back and play Super Nintendo games in order to get the whole lore.
Well, like someone bought Guns of the Patriots. It ended up in my possession, and I couldn't get past the first level after like an hour and a half intro. Like that game had a notoriously long like start intro, and so I was like, I can't. I'm hiding in this box. I keep getting blown up by this. I believe it's a Metal Gear. It's like a bipedal gunship thing.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, and so it waved long time ago. Bye long time ago. But The End, which is a pretty dope name for a dude.
They're all named after emotions or like human condition. There's the fury, the pain, the end, the sorrow.
Solid Snake.
He wasn't part of their unit.
Okay, just making sure. How do you feel today, Solid Snake?
And he's
Liquid Snake a little bit.
He's naked snake in
Here's
this
some
one.
Viagra. Here's some Viagra for your Liquid Snake.
But yeah, his boss battle is really, really cool. It's a sniper battle. He's an old sniper, been around since like the beginning of time, basically.
Is that part of the lore?
He's really fucking old. Like they never say how old he is, but they allude to him being like triple digits. age.
Super elderly.
Yeah. So you have multiple ways of killing him. That's what makes this so great. If you want to avoid the sniper battle altogether,
Can you wait?
yeah.
Yeah.
You wait and
Fuck yeah.
If you wait a week, or if you just change your PS2's
Clock.
to a week later, you don't fight him. You find him dead of old age.
Yeah.
But it is a week.
Huh?
It is a week.
It is a week. You just
That's
move it up a week and he's dead.
Crazy. I
gets
kind of
better.
love that.
There's something that's even better about that. There's another way to kill him that's also easier.
Is it this right here? We sneak up behind him.
No, that's the actual boss battle. So you can either snipe him, or if you can sneak up to him. I mean, you can sneak up to him and just cap him. But he's got a life bar. Like, that's not going to be the end of the battle.
Right.
If at very early on you manage to find a sniper rifle, because if you're just like blowing past it, going straight line,
As I would, yeah.
not traveling off the beaten path,
Like literally, this is why these games won't work for me.
I was about to say, like, you literally can't. You and me literally can't play most games because of that charge mentality. No Dark Souls for us.
Oh no.
No sneaky
patience,
sneaks.
no sneak modes. Mary Jane modes, fuck off. By the way, tie 95. My PS2 was burning. I just left it on a week. Fuck it.
So if you can find a sniper rifle early on enough, there's a cutscene where you see him arriving at the base. Basically, that cutscene plays no matter what.
Right.
But you still have control of Snake. Like, you have binoculars and you can look at him arriving at the base. If you have a sniper rifle at that point, you can use the sniper rifle instead of the Nox, and you could just shoot him. And that's it. You don't fight him no more. He's dead. You already took out one of the Cobra unit.
Do you have that assignment to kill him at that point when you see him? So it's the game's not going to be
The mission's
mad?
to take down the Cobra unit.
That's why I can't play these games.
That's why the game is called Snake Eater. I never.
Yeah. You have to take down the Cobra unit. The Cobra's a snake.
Have you ever heard the song Snake Eater?
Yes, it was in my themes.
Yeah.
It was in my top 5 themes.
No, that's not it.
Watch out, boys. She'll chew you up.
It's the best James Bond song. Like, that's
Snake Eater.
you're getting close. It's just you can't harmonize
that's
well.
the Skyfall theme as I was going.
Yeah,
for.
no, it's kind of like
What
that.
a thrill
Both of y'all need to sing it.
with darkness
these
and
notes.
silence.
Who sings
through the
it?
night.
I don't know. It's probably
It's an
some
old
random.
gospel singer. She wasn't famous, but she has done like vocal background stuff.
Take down the second because we cut this.
Oh, you know what's funny about it though, JJ? Before I even clicked it, you must have put it on another list because
Yes,
it's right there.
I said
it's already.
it was in my top 5 themes, like theme
see here.
songs. I think.
I'm searching and I'm melting
to you.
That is you can't hit those notes. I can't hit those notes.
Fear in my heart when you're so
Click a random thing in the middle, and then you when it goes da-da-da, like you'll be like, oh yeah, this is super James Bond.
I'm still the rain.
We need more soulful songs in video games. I want a soulful woman to be like Street Fighter.
Nah, you get
it sounded more like
indestructible. I won't let nobody take me down.
Which one's that one?
It was either 4 or Cross Tekken.
Oh fuck! Why is that such? That's 4. That was absolutely 4. God, that's such an earworm. I forgot about that one. I stopped playing 4 once I got beat online. I was like, fuck this. I hate video
So
games.
1 minute?
I can't beat spammers. Someone was spamming Hadoukens and I couldn't beat him. And I'm like, fuck this. And I threw the game away.
Only Edward and TJ can play online.
Yeah. And I'm like, I just got mad at the country
I got the
of
platinum
Korea. I
trophy in
assumed they were all
Tekken
Korean.
7.
Oh, look at this guy over here.
Oh, no.
It's a really easy platinum to get. It's like look at online mode.
I can't play competitively, man. I would punt, like if I was like, I would not get as mad as like some competitive
Give me the
players
Korea
do.
version of the Mortal Kombat theme.
Someone on
Mariachi
TikTok
version is
probably.
about the closest we're gonna get, right, Maggie?
They can
Yes,
do that
she
too.
said
I'm
yes.
gonna see if that exists.
Oh, I could do that.
There's
for you.
Accordion.
cordial versions of like a lot of
Wait,
stuff.
what theme
out
did they
there.
say?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Oh yeah, that for sure. Corrido Mortal Kombat. Wait, did it come up?
Yeah.
What did you put in?
Mariachi version Mortal Kombat.
Oh, mariachi.
Oh, that's the.
That's here. Okay, first of all, fuck you, Tai Tai. I never restarted the game. I got beat and then I got mad. I only reset the game once, and my brother gut checked me so hard, and it wasn't because actually no. You know what? I didn't even reset the game. I threw the controller, and it was our turbo controller, and the joystick broke. And then he punched me in the stomach, probably harder than he's ever punched me in the stomach, and I was under the age of 10. So no, I was never the reset guy. There's a version of that Street Fighter 4 intro song with Flow Rider. Okay, I kind of have to listen to this. For Flow Rider. And yes, I will have to cut all these for
No, Key can cut
copyrights.
I've been waiting for this moment.
My life, it's my destiny.
Where's Florida? Flow Rider was everywhere, and now he's probably still everywhere. I think he has a song a year where he makes enough money to just fucking
Isn't
live.
he a YouTube? I mean, a Twitch streamer now?
That's TPain.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's Tylenol pain relief.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Fellas, it's the Manscaped Dad. Welcome to the Manscaped Dad. Did you know that Manscaped has served over 5 million people in men's grooming products and care? And did you know that fantasy football's coming up, folks? It's right around the corner. Manscaped has offered and said that CD Lamb is good, but have you seen these beautiful balls? It's time for your snake draft to look right by getting the Lawnmower 4.0, making sure that your goods are good. Did you know the Lawnmower 4.0 has a light, has wireless charging, and it has a ceramic blade to minimize cuts and nicks and things of that sort? Me personally, I've been... are you just making faces back there? It's fine. I've been keeping my stuff and my goods nice and clean, and I have to sterilize this every time I do so I can use it for the advertisement. I don't just keep it here. I actually use... It's sterilized! This one isn't, though. Don't touch this one. This is the Weed Whacker. I use it on air so you can hear the little clicks and let you know that I am using it, and I am getting hair on my table. But with all that said and done, did you know that if you use coupon code MEX20, you can get 20% off and free shipping on your entire order at manscaped.com? And did you know that Manscaped is our biggest sponsor right now? So that if you support the Mexcellence this way by using coupon code MEX20, they give it back to us, and then we give it back to you. And the way we're going to give it back to you is this weekend. We are doing the 8th anniversary. I said it before. We're doing it again. The 8th anniversary 8-hour stream. We're going to be here, and we are going to be giving away because the fine folks at Manscaped gave us to give to you, the people, not these versions. These are my personal versions that I use. But if you want one of these, and you want one of these, we are giving away an entire platinum package 4.0, a $256.90 value. It's on sale right now, but if you use the coupon code MEX20, you get 20% off of that as well. I can't do math, but it gives you the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker, the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, the body wash, the deodorant, the crop preserver, the crop reviver, the magic mat to shed, and the Manscaped boxes. If you want to be specific, they're size large. I couldn't fit them, but they're very comfy. Look, you want these two bottles, these exact ones? These are the ones that will be shipped to you. They've been kept very nicely in my home on this table right over here because I do not use your things. I just keep them next to the things I use. So, you want to use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. You can get all of that taken care of. If you just join us on Saturday, I'll give you one. But if you don't want to wait to win one, or if you just see all of this glorious goodness and you want to smell like the Manscaped already, the Mexcellence Manscaped, then you can go ahead and get yourself one using our coupon code. Once again, that's coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. MEX20. Do it. We'll be happy. You'll be happy. And JJ, she'll be happy. JJ, and what will your balls do if you do it?
They'll be happy.
And
What?
They'll thank
They'll
you.
thank you.
There you go. I didn't set them up correctly. Anyway, that's the end of the ad. Go do the thing. Do me a favor personally. And also, you could just buy like the small things because the toenail clippers are actually quite excellent. They're really good. And I also don't want Pete Davidson to take all my money. Okay, bye. That brings me to my number 3.
Wait.
What? What do you have?
Because like when you're talking about like fighting games, it reminded me of Nightmare from Soulcalibur series.
Nightmare. He wasn't so bad.
Is he a boss though? I thought he was like a choosable character.
So
He's the boss in 2, isn't he?
Yeah,
I don't
he's the
remember.
boss in
yeah,
two.
Nightmare.
I just like his aesthetic and like how his moves are so like they feel. I just remember when I would see him when I was playing on my PS2, they'd always feel so heavy because he would like headbutt you and then he'd like fucking stomp you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I actually mained him because I actually got okay at Soulcalibur 2, but there was no online play, so I don't know how good I could.
Pretty easy with Nightmare when you just left,
swipe.
right, everything.
Screw that. It's easy when you have Link on the GameCube.
I fucking love Link on that game. That game. Well, you know the move, right? Sidestep, throw, and there was just a way you could angle yourself to where Link would just auto throw him off the cliff. Ring out, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, but that was a game I got pretty good with everybody. That was a game where I put a lot of hours into it just because I just was like, fuck yeah, I want to get all the bonuses.
Yeah.
But no, Nightmare was a fucking wreck.
He reminds me of
I feel
the Lich King.
No,
Yeah.
Arthas from World of Warcraft.
who was the devil character at the end of 2? Because you beat Nightmare and then you had to-
Azeroth?
No, you had to beat. It was a guy made of fire, and he was just a clone of
Yeah,
everybody.
it looked like it would think his name was Azeroth.
No, Azeroth was the big axe guy.
Oh,
Anyway,
they had the same eyes at the end of it. I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
but
fire
No,
bad
he would
guy.
take on like the silhouette.
Cinder.
He would take the silhouette of like
Candy
whoever
Crush? No,
he
that's not the name.
copies.
Inferno.
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 Is Soulcalibur 4 where it fell off a cliff? Because now it's just like really weird. Nobody talks about
So
it.
3 was cool.
I stopped after 3.
So 3 was cool because you had create a character.
Yeah,
And
that
it
was
was not great. What?
It was really bad. I remember the great character.
No, but I liked
was
it.
fun
I
creating
liked it.
characters.
I like create a character modes. And then Soulcalibur
One
4
Solo
was
knows.
Soulcalibur 4 was Johnny Blaze is now following. Welcome, Johnny Blaze.
One was Yoda. I think that was 4.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. It was
Which one?
No, I like the team battle.
It was
too.
4 was still pretty good. Because it was weird that you had Darth Vader and
Is that
Yoda.
The one that has the black dude with the scythe, that's the one where it fell off a cliff and people
5?
stopped talking about
5.
Okay.
5 because that was with Ezio. And that
He
sucked.
comes out in 3 though.
Yeah, he does come out in 3. He's in the game, but I think he was on the cover.
No,
Because
he was a character.
4 was great. I enjoyed 4 a lot.
I didn't remember.
5, I pre-ordered 5. I played like they got rid of the story mode, but yeah, that was the one with Ezio, and Ezio fucking sucked. Like
yeah,
his
dude, you got to
play-
come close to him.
Yeah, it was like he had a couple jump moves, but his was just like a basic sword fighter. I'm like,
Even
no.
Voldo has longer blades than he does.
Right. And then they gutted the story mode. They had the creative character was like you had to unlock a bunch of shit. It was terrible to say the least. I was
just
not a
wanted
fan.
team battle back. I was so sad that they took that away.
And then 6 is apparently the creative mode on 6 was like insane.
yeah. You can make Mr. Krabs and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But that had Geralt, and
Yeah.
you could throw in Link and everything, but it's kind of like
2 is the
very-
best one.
It's-
I would agree with that.
2 is the best one. 2 I play now.
Which
and
one had
smooth.
Hector? 2, I think.
Hector?
He's a random ghost pirate.
Oh,
No, that's
Raphael.
Cervantes.
No,
Raphael or
Cervantes.
I'm wrong.
Cervantes?
Then who is Hector?
No.
Wait, I think I just fell for it. God damn it.
Oh, Mexican characters? Is that what he's talking about?
He's trying to expand the Hectorverse some more.
The Hectorverse. I think, you know what, though? I do think video games need exclusive characters, like a fighting game. Like, I kind of miss having Darth Vader in Soulcalibur for no reason. Spawn was in what? Spawn was in the Xbox version.
Yeah.
And then Hihachi was on the PS4 version. That shit was that was 2.
Two.
That was Soulcalibur 2, but that was Link, Hihachi, and Spawn.
Yeah.
That's second gen. The third gen was Yoda. I was happy that Xbox 360 got Yoda because Yoda was whack. And then Vader was really fun to play. And then
Wasn't that all for like the Force Awakens or something?
No.
No, not the Force Awakens. The Star Wars game, Star Killer. That I felt like
Force
that was
Unleashed.
Force Unleashed.
It might have been. They might have co-opted. But anyway, guest characters are the best key, which is why you like Fortnite so much. He is losing his mind over Fortnite.
We will talk to that
at the end of the break, or actually Thursday.
Thursday. We put it in. We penciled it in.
It's coming Thursday. But that brings me to my number 3. This one's real easy, but this one is simply because of the experience I got doing it. Now, Donkey Kong might have been the oldest boss I've beaten, but this, I'm sure, was the one that I beat fair and square. So, like Street Fighter, I beat M. Bison before, but I beat him on easy. You got to beat him on regular or hard, and I was too little, and I've never bothered to go back. But... no, this is not Shredder.
Super Shredder.
I thought about Super Shredder. I thought about regular Shredder. But no, this was the one where I remember getting through the end of the game, my heart palpitating. Like, I was just like, I'm playing the boss. And then I won. And then it faked me out because he wasn't dead. JJ, do you know where I'm going with this?
No.
Good.
I still feel like it's Shredder.
It's not Shredder. Shredder did a similar thing, but they changed levels.
Yeah.
This one had a fake credit sequence, and then it continued. It's that motherfucker King K. Rool, dude. King K. Rool.
You passed this game?
I passed this game, and my heart was
be
pumping.
honest, like my idea of what your level of gaming just doubled.
Yeah, no, dude. And I was like, yeah, I won. And my heart was racing. Yeah, I'm a champion. I am the greatest of all times. And then it says the end, and I'm like celebrating. I've dropped my controller, and I go, and I'm watching. I go, what happens? And that motherfucker just gets up. And he keeps fighting. King K. Rool, and by the way, he was... once I got him in Smash, I had no more Smash wishes. Like, you know, people were like, I want Sora, I want...
They got Sora. They got Sora.
I know, but like, they waited so long, but they wanted certain characters in there.
I hate looking at the Smash screen now.
They wanted... Why?
Because it's so overwhelming. Look at all the fucking options, and there's so many clones of other people that have the same moveset.
Dude, I'm sick of all the Fire Emblem. I don't know what a Shulk... I don't know what a Shulk is.
That's Xenoblade.
I don't know what that is. I barely know a Bayonetta. I don't know why Metal Gear is in there.
Bayonetta.
Because
Konami.
2 Metal Gear bosses in the list.
I guess. But King K. Rool made it, and apparently he was cheap as shit when he first came out. So I was like, yeah, that motherfucker.
He had super armor for everything.
Yeah, he was cheap as shit then. He was cheap as shit now.
The DLC characters always start off a little overpowered, those, to get people to use them.
Right. And no, but yeah, he was a menace, and I'm actually pretty good with him organically. But man, fucking King K. Rool, like, I still get that heart feeling when I do the cart level where you're jumping on the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the hardest part of that game.
My heart still paces the same it did when I was 5 and 6. The same way in that fucking Aladdin level where you're running away from the lava on the carpet. Those 2 levels give me the same level of fucking intensity to this day.
The adrenaline.
The adrenaline jump, the anxiety, I don't know what you want to call it. But King K. Rool, man, I beat you, you punk. And I beat Donkey Kong, I beat King K. Rool. If King K. Rool has an adversary, I'll fight that motherfucker too. But that's my number 3. That's my last of the basic ones. I mean, even my number 1 might be basic, but it's still a pretty great fight. But Marcos, that brings us to your number
real
3.
quick.
Yes.
Someone in the chat asked a while back. It was BatGeek91, I think. Yoshimitsu is the character he's thinking about. He's
Hector.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't that. He asked if there was a character that is in both Tekken and Soulcalibur.
Yeah.
It's Yoshimitsu.
Did they ever like confirm that lore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Yoshimitsu essentially is just timeless, or rather,
he's an alien.
Still alive. Is he an alien?
I thought he was an alien.
I thought he was like a demon. So like, but the idea was that Yoshimitsu was so old, he was younger at that time, and has just lived forever and keeps changing faces and masks.
Oh, I thought they like literally said he was an alien at some point. But
it's Crywolf TV. These boys out here straight up chilling. That's right. We're talking about King K. Rool, the man. But we're also talking about Marcos, number 3, and Yoshimitsu. But we're not talking about Yoshimitsu because your number 3 is something else.
So I think this is something that all of us, except for maybe Maggie, will get hyped. Sorry,
because you're a girl.
I just know you played it, and I feel like if we both played it, JJ played it.
I wonder. Crywolf, welcome
and
to
like I
following
said,
us.
all of mine are story based, and this character, he is a asshole and the villain throughout the entire thing. but you respect this dude a lot.
It might be my number one.
Is it Dutch?
It's not Dutch. Oh, but you know what? I never finished Red Dead, the first one, the PS3, because he is the villain. He's the boss in that one.
Yeah.
Technically, you don't fight. You fight him a couple times, but I only played 2 all the way through.
We're doing good, Rakeen.
We're doing good. I only played 2, so I was like, I want to put Dutch in there, but you never actually kill him in that game. It's Micah.
Yeah.
But Micah, you never fight until that last moment. It's not really a fight. It's not a boss battle. It's more of just an epilogue.
Well, you don't it's not the most epic.
Right.
fight.
But Dutch, you scrap with Dutch in that first one. I watched playthroughs.
Yeah.
I was really into Red Dead. Listen here, Arthur. We just need a plan. Go ahead.
I mean,
Dutch Vanderland.
I know he's a bad guy, but he's basically Billy the Kid in Young Guns too.
Right.
Where he's like, I'm just making up shit because I just want to keep being a cowboy for a little bit.
Right.
Like, that's what Billy the Kid does in Young Guns 2.
Right.
And that's what he does in this video game. And when it comes to the end of the video game, he's like, I knew our time was over. Like, I knew there was no place for us in the new world. So, sorry.
Right. And the thing is that you guys talk about, like, what was the one that you said I was more like? The movie or the TV show you were enjoying, the chef show.
Oh, The Bear?
The Bear. So you
Yeah.
said you were more like the Bear. Honestly, I see myself more like Dutch. Or honestly, because like I related to Dutch a lot because I'm just like, look, I just need a few more moments. We'll have a plan. You go down to the river, get some food. You go down and tend to the wounded.
You are going to like The Bear a lot. If that is your relating moment, yes, you will love The Bear.
Because what do we do, Dutch? I'm just like, I don't know. I can't say I don't know, Arthur, because I'm figuring it out. People keep dying. Dutch. I have so much time in Red Dead in my hours played in Red Dead.
And then
the
like
stupid
there's
voices
like
are in my head.
so many random moments where it's like, because you know Dutch is a backstabbing asshole.
Well, I didn't play Red Dead Redemption, the first one. I played.
I mean,
the
even in the
second
first one, the second one.
near the end, he
yeah.
gets just. Well, so actually, I watched a YouTube video where they said he might have suffered brain damage when they all fall over in the cart. Did you watch that? Something like that too. So they all fall over in the cart, and once that happens, he starts fucking acting more rash, and it's like, oh, he has. CTE.
Oh, he got Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the premise is he got CTE at the specific moment, and it lines up because he's just like, I'm fucking paranoid. Everyone's coming after me. Fuck you, Arthur. But oh shit, yeah, that's fucking cool. Anything else?
What was it?
I could talk about Dutch forever.
Well, I was gonna bring up the random moments where you like really respect Dutch, where like, and it's a random scene where they're on the boat and then some random racist white dude in the 1800s is like, fuck Indians or whatever. Like, he probably said a slur because it's Rockstar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you need to understand that these people, like, you guys came from Europe because you guys were fucking losers.
Oh, that's right.
And then you came over here and you tried taking everything away from there. They're not savages. They are people just defending what they have.
Right.
And you need to understand that. I was like, God damn, I respect this dude so much, but you're still an asshole.
Right. And quite frankly, he's just looking for revenge because the guy murdered his wife. And so he's like, I'm going to kill that motherfucker if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's what you do. If someone murders your wife, you kill his brother, and then you have a blood feud. That's how it goes. And Dutch was one of them. We're lost at sea, Arthur.
In the storm. Is that so? No. I'm in the habit of looking like this.
And like, yeah, it's just the fact that I don't know. I like the fact that he, despite everything, was just trying to hold it all together, even though he was rash and immoral at times, killed a woman, like killed a young girl, like in a haste, like that always loomed over him and during the game. But it's like, I love you, Dutch. JJ, what is your number 3?
My number 3. The Ice Age.
Is it?
It's Mr. Freeze.
From what game?
Arkham Knight?
Arkham City.
Oh my god.
I saw this dude on a lot of lists when I was researching. I haven't played Arkham, so I can't add.
It's so most of the bosses in Batman, you just, you Batman them to death.
Yeah. No, yeah. The Scarecrow levels in Arkham Asylum freaked me out.
They're
That
just
was nice.
stealth.
They're
though.
so cool.
They're spooky though.
I love shit.
They're spooky, but all you really do is stealth. And then, you get to the actual, like, boss battles, and it's like, yeah, Batman them.
Right.
You just punch them.
Yeah.
But-
Bob and weave.
But Mr. Freeze is different. You can't Batman him. You can't punch him.
Is he too slippery?
His suit protects him, and he can freeze you. So a head-on fight is not the way to go with Mr. Freeze. You have to use takedowns.
Oh,
You have to use
shit.
stealth takedowns to beat Mr. Freeze.
Does he know you're there?
He knows you're there. He's actively hunting you, but
Oh.
you have to actually like sneak up on him and use different takedowns. After you use that, after you use one specific takedown, he figures out like what you did. Like if you were to pop up from under the vent, he's like, "Oh, so that's your play," and then he just freezes the vent, so you can't use that no more.
I just like that. Batman. Yikes! I want to see another takedown.
Dangerous.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to.
so you bait him into the
ledge
room.
Takedown.
You can't punch Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
You have to be a predator.
Take 2 of these. And call me in the morning.
He's too dangerous.
Everybody
Bob and weave,
chill.
bob and weave. Slam his head in, slam his head in. Bye!
Deuces.
No, that seems... I'd get frustrated because I'd forget what the last takedown was. It'd be the one mechanic I never use, but it'd be the last one I'd need to use. For sure. Oh my god. I could watch. These games are so much fun. I only played the first one. Should I have played the others?
Arkham City's the best one.
City. Is that the one following?
Yeah.
Do you have? Is that the one with the Batmobile?
No. That's
Okay,
Arkham Knight.
Okay, good. 'Cause I heard that one sucked.
Yeah, Arkham City is my favorite one out of all of them. Arkham Asylum's also like up there.
Arkham Asylum was just good, clean Batman fun.
It was
liked
just
that game a
really, really linear.
Yeah.
This one's also linear, right? Like
It was
once you
fun.
make it to a certain point in the story, it's like you can only go forward. You can't go backward.
Right. Well, as a person who sucks at games, linear is my friend.
But there is still some openness to it. Like you can still explore around. It's just a bigger map. You have more freedom, and you have a bigger arsenal of tools to use against the villains.
And you get Freeze Blast. He
I don't
updates
mind
your...
the tank at all.
What is it? I didn't mind the tank at all. I liked Arkham Knight a lot. No, I mean... Well, Joker just became a giant Joker monster in the first one, right? In Arkham Asylum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost put him on there because he was kind of just kind of fucked up, but it's the Joker. I'm not a huge fan of the Joker. Mr. Freeze, however...
I thought you were gonna have some bullshit like that on your list.
What?
No, like it was like, oh, I played this game because of the movie, and then some of it would be valid. Like
My number one boss battle is me playing as Anakin Skywalker in the Revenge of the Sith.
I don't remember that video game, but
So-
like if you would have said fighting Cobra, the Cobra in the Aladdin video game, I would have been like, oh yeah, that's valid.
That wasn't as fun. Like that was
It
hard.
was hard.
It was hard, but it wasn't fun. I didn't get the same kick out of King K. Rool. But like,
Yeah, there's no Super Nintendo or Genesis bosses on my list because a majority of them were just hit them, repeat.
yeah,
Hit
bounce,
'em,
bounce.
repeat. Bounce. Like
I don't have
bastard
patience. Wait, no, Joker sucks. Joker slander in my house always and forever. Joker has been done. Nobody does anything new with him. He's because he's been around for 100 years.
I think Jared Leto did some new shit.
I mean, he did do it. It wasn't great, but it was new. I would even say that like there's new stuff happening with the Joker in the comics.
Like they made him Jamaican a decade ago. Like he's almost done.
The Batman, was it?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I'm gonna
almost done.
nerd out for just like
Go for
20
it.
seconds
Go
where
for
it's
it.
just like the only thing, because I actually am with you 99% of the time that I'm tired of seeing the Joker. The only thing that I want to see is, and it was a really short comic run, and this is like at the beginning of Batman trying to figure out his shit, and it's called The War of Jokes and Riddles, where it's
Okay.
the Joker fighting the Riddler gang.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
It was that, yeah.
it's fine. Like
It was
That
like
would
this
be-
little civil war.
Yeah,
between,
That would be
like-
cool to
a
watch.
smart guy versus a crazy guy.
Yeah.
That's essentially what goes on in between these two ears every fucking day. But anyway,
Mexican Joker Cholo.
Baby Joker.
I would more like Morbeaker. I don't know. You can't conflate the two. Good, I killed it. One of my great skills in life is killing jokes. No more Morbius Joker jokes.
Oh, it'll come back.
It'll come back. Well, somebody will do it better, and we'll steal it for a T-shirt idea. But until then,
Jorbus.
Batman Arkham
Jorbus.
City, Iceman, Mr. Freeze. He also wants to get revenge for his mother, or not his mother, his wife.
It's not revenge. He just wants to cure her.
Oh, well, she's frozen and she's in a vat somewhere here, so it's
He
fine.
just wants to be with her.
Jared Leto looks like a Cholo member inside Suicide Squad. Yeah, that's the one
That
time
was
I
the
didn't want a
thing.
character to be more Mexican. To be fair, Joker would be more Mexican, would be kind of great because obviously there's.
I feel like it'll end up that we're going back to that at some point.
What, Cholo Joker?
Cholo
Just
Joker.
Mexican Joker at some point, like probably in the next 10 years.
We already had that.
They have
Cesar
Mexican Joker
Romero.
in
Oh,
South
that's
Park.
True, we're going back full circle.
No, but that's whimsical Joker. I'll take a whimsical Joker with a mustache painted on. That's fine. Or rather, a mustache that has been painted on top of, not a mustache painted
If
on.
instead of falling into a vat of chemicals, it was a Hot Topic dumpster.
Yeah, when are we going to get exclusively millennial
Joe Jira,
villains?
when are you coming on the show? Come to Austin.
Do you know how to operate a camera switcher? But until then, we got some commercial breaks to do, folks. So we'll be right back.
Let's get Asian Joker.
No Asian Joker. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks. And we're back from something. We might have just gone right into it. We might have come back from a commercial. Who fucking knows at this point?
Chat, the answer to your question, if TJ is Batman, who is the Joker? It's very easy. It's Tommy.
It's Tommy. Yeah. I'm probably Clayface.
Wait, what?
I
Why'd
don't know.
you choose Clayface?
He's giant and made of
You
clay.
went like to a...
Giant
Bane is
and
also
brown?
giant.
I am giant and brown. Who would you say?
Bane?
I'm not buff.
I'm Bane.
He's closer to Bane than
I'm
I am.
JJB.
I'd be Clayface, yeah, because I'm an actor who's shamed, and I'm brown and big, and I can do a lot of things. I can change who I am as a caricature.
Sure. Why not?
What are you, JJ?
Creeper.
Which one's Creeper?
JJ's condiment.
Batman.
Calendar
Who
Man.
are you?
I'm gonna be basic and be Harley Quinn because I want Ivy.
You want to be Harlequin? Creeper! Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know who he is. Don't know who he is at all. Never had a toy of his. Never understood who he was. But that's beyond what we're talking about.
I mean, we are talking about bosses. These are all bosses.
Oh, they're all villains. What game? I just want to know what game you fight Creeper in. You don't. You can. He's probably
Lego Batman, probably.
Lego Batman. He's probably, Lego Batman has Condiment King or whatever the fuck his name is. But I knew it. Tommy loves chaos to the point where he just loves chaos so much he's like, I'm not even going to come to this show today. Actually, he needs a break. He's been on for quite a while. Everyone needs a rotation.
I was about to say, he's going off this whole week.
Yeah, and I'm off next time, and that's pretty good for me. But we're going to go to my
I need to yell at him.
number 2. My number 2, this one's going to be interesting because we had talked about sports games and how, like, you know, Michael Vick from NFL 2005 could have been a villain if you have to go up against him, right? This one actually has a competitor and is actually one of my favorite games of all time because the villain is such an asshole and he's supposed to be your best friend.
He needs to drink water. Go
Tommy
on.
needs to drink. Yeah, he needs to drink more water. But this game, Tony Hawk's Underground, the first one. A lot of people love 2. A lot of people love 2, but 1 is by and far one of my favorite games of all time. You want to talk about story? It's not much to the story.
It's a fun story.
It's a fun story. It's
Bam Margera comes out.
Bam Margera comes out. Stacey Peralta. There's Stacey Peralta right there. But you're a kid from Jersey. You custom character, which I, once again, love custom characters. And you have a fucking friend named Eric Sparrow. He's your homie. I've been here the whole time. We're going to hang out skateboard together. And every fucking chance along the way, he undercuts you. He steals your skateboard. He doesn't let you sign up for a pro contest. He gets sponsored and doesn't put you on. He's a giant dick the whole time. And I actually played this on stream a couple of years ago. And this guy, he stole a credit. Oh, a tape. He stole a tape of you doing a hotel leap.
Yeah,
which is the coolest fucking thing.
You jump over a helicopter.
You jump over a helicopter off of a hotel in Hawaii. And in the game, it's so fucking cool. So when he steals the fucking tape, you feel so betrayed.
He's kind of worse than Debo, actually, chat.
Oh, no. The thing is, because Debo wasn't your friend. You knew what he was about.
But Debo just took something that was worth it. Debo wasn't trying to sabotage you.
Right. He was classic mean. But this guy, and the thing is, he had the Jersey accent, so he just had the sniveling bit about him. So I'll give you a little bit of the ending clip, because fuck him.
Gators and their ghetto shop. Heard your video went over pretty good. I guess kids dig that goofy soul skating crap. I tell you what, I'll buy you out for $500,000 right now. I got my checkbook.
I told you. It was never about the money.
Right, I forgot. Mr. Pure, I should have fixed you back in Tampa.
Tell it to your posse. We're through.
That's the custom character somebody made? I didn't even recognize it for a second.
That's the custom character that somebody made. But neutral voice, whatever. Like,
Remember?
it's
Hawaii.
Yeah, like, so he's like Sanjeev, right?
Helicopter.
I saw he's the guy who stole from Sammy. So Sanjeev, who stole my tech deck bike when we were 8. Yeah, 8. I must have been 8. This is him, and I got to skateboard against
That
him.
was some sick footage. Too bad no one ever saw it.
You backstabbing, mob flipping cockroach.
Hey, what do you say? One last trip around the neighborhood. Winner takes the tape.
And I played this last boss because I'm not good at video games, but it was on normal mode. I was an adult, and you have to just match his skate time, like down to the second. Like you have to beat him. You're doing all these tricks. You have to go to the arrows, and yeah, if you mess up once, he just fucking goes. And you're jumping over bridges. You're sketching on the back of cars. Like this guy's having a hell of a time trying to keep up. And if you don't hit those fists, then you're all, wait, did he just cheat? How did that happen?
That's the footage of jumping over the helicopter.
Oh, no, but like, he looks like he just ran across the finish line, it looked like. Like he is losing. Oh, he got stuck. Or something, yeah. So he's like, you beat me. I hate you.
Punk! Slam City Jam in Tampa with nothing but lucky little bitch! Get back here!
And then you have this really epic tape, right? Yeah, the voice is fucking annoying. And so you get the tape and you win, and I recently did that, and that was satisfying when I was a kid playing it on easy mode.
Noise. That's the name of the song.
Oh. But it was satisfying as an adult playing on GameCube on regular mode, doing the sick ass shit. So Tony Hawk, I need you to remake this one. I get you made 1 through 3. People love those ones. They love the soundtracks.
Did just drop a new game.
No, that was 1 through 3.
Oh.
And everyone really liked it. They had create a character, all that stuff. Don't do 2, because 2 was the one with Bam Margera doing crazy things, and he's addicted to drugs now. It's not funny.
Just recast him.
No, Bam Margera is like an integral part of that. He was one of the big teams. It was
I know that, but you can just it was Chad Musk the entire time.
No one's gonna care about Chad Musk the entire time. And you can't make it like
Jason
Steve-O.
Lee.
Who?
Jason Lee.
Maybe Jason Lee. He's elderly. He's all crotchety now.
So is Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk's on podcast now. Actually, I was on a Tony Hawk kick for like a half a second. I watched his documentary, which was really cool, and then I watched the interview with Burt Kreischer. And Tony Hawk is awesome because everyone thinks of him as like a family man now, but like he was cheating on his wife and partying way too hard and losing all his money during that time. He's not a great guy, but he's older and wiser and kinder now, so I appreciate that about him. But
chill.
That's my number 2. Eric Sparrow, Tony Hawk's Underground. Marcos, what's your number 2?
So y'all might have thought out there that we were done with Metal Gear Solid.
Oh my god!
So
is it Phosphorus Snake? I don't know. I was just thinking of different names.
No, we're actually leaving snakes behind at this point. So take Trump.
I don't want to.
Oh,
you can. Have
I know exactly who it is.
Make him crazier and super buff.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I refuse to do that.
And then you get Senator Armstrong.
Right.
Oh my.
And if you type Senator Armstrong's speech, there's like one moment like.
Well, there's meme and there's handshake and there's reaction.
Let me peep over
Yes.
there.
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
No. Type Senator Armstrong's speech, and then I'll know what video I want you to click.
Okay. Let's take a look at the speech. People have brought him up.
Yeah.
Political speech?
I Have a Dream speech.
The third one?
No, it was the second one.
Second one.
And I believe you started at minute 3.
Oh my god. Damn, that's a good guess if that's the case. Minute 3. Let's take a look.
We need to pull it out by the roots. Wipe the slate clean.
It's that quiet, I can't help it.
And from the ashes, a new America will be born.
What the fuck is this series? Why is this? What is happening in Metal Gear?
And the strongest will thrive. Free to live as they see
This is a spin-off.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. This is like an American version.
No, they're all
Really,
American.
he's talking nonsense. No one knows. It's like he has no ideology.
I'm using war as a business to get elected.
This is my favorite.
No, but then
'cause
like
it's
the
so
main
anime.
character, the main character is like an anime cyborg with a jaw.
Well, this happens in the future, which I think is only 10 years from now.
I mean,
It's Raiden.
which
It's not Snake. It's Raiden.
okay, which buff celebrity is gonna try to do all this right now? Who's gonna jump on the Trump train and be this?
Will die.
And this
I mean,
is
there's
gonna
a
be
lot.
and this is gonna be Ninja, the streamer, who's gonna become a superhero.
Not for oil. Not for what they're told is right. Every man will be free to fight his own war.
See, none of that means anything. It's just like it sounds cool, which is like what.
Fuck yeah!
But he literally says, I will make America great again" at a certain point. And this game came out in 2013.
This is why you don't trust anime friends. Video games
What?
or
The whole point is to defeat this guy. You want to
he
hate
is
him.
kicking his ass right now, or them's ass. I can't tell. They're anime men.
It's a guy.
Okay,
The guy.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
And he has nanobots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has cool boots.
but like, yeah, he's got a cod piece. I can't tell. And the other guy has got
No,
big
he's just
bulging
got a
muscles.
magnum dong.
He's the real solid snake.
I mean, if you're gonna have nano machines injected into your bloodstream, why wouldn't you give yourself a magnum dong?
I wonder, like, but that's the thing, though. It wouldn't make you. I mean, you could expand over it, but you couldn't make your own bigger. It'd be just overwhelmed to
I mean,
capacity.
you can make it bigger. He makes himself harder all the time.
No, but I'm just saying, if you have nanobots in your junk, like your skin only can go so far, being stretched using nanobots.
Right, but then the nanobots heal you when you get to that limit.
the nanobots can heal.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well then I'm gonna have a
That's-
magnum
he's
dong
ac-
like, immediately.
He is actually really hard to fight, for one, too,
Is that a
because
pun?
he heals. No, like that was not meant to be a pun. He's really challenging, okay? But like he
Because
does
it's
heal a lot, and then like there is a pattern that you need to figure out.
That is, I don't like that. But then again, the opportunity to beat the shit out of a Trump analog, kind
He
of
is he is very much like he literally says "Make America Great."
Does
I don't
have
know
a
what to
satisfying death?
define satisfying. Well, the way Raiden kills anything is very satisfying.
Not in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Well, yeah, no.
But in this game, yes.
I think
The weak will be purged, and the strongest will thrive, free to live as they see fit. They'll make America great again!
how they haven't taken it already though. Like, that shows you how dumb the fucking Trump people are. Because if I were on that side, I'd have taken this in a heartbeat if I knew it existed. Like I'm just saying, like.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If there was like a Dark Brandon like video game, I would be like, yeah, I'm pulling clips from the Dark Brandon video game right now.
I mean,
Oh my God, Rakeen says.
maybe this actually confirms that Trump is a Metal Gear Solid fan.
Don't give him any credit for anything.
I mean, he's going to jail.
I don't
What do
think
you gotta
Trump
worry-
is, but Alex Jones potentially.
Bro, that guy seems like Alex Jones doing that. Turn the frogs gay. Stopping on people. He's gonna lose a lot of money, I hope. But
No, he already lost a lot.
no,
of money.
but the laws in Texas is you can't win over a certain amount of punitive damages.
Greg Abbott's law.
Some Greg Abbott bullshit. Fuck Greg Abbott, this bitch.
But usually when
Maybe.
Raiden kills someone, he cuts them into a million pieces.
It's a lot of slicing and dicing.
I appreciate that. Alex Jones, better watch it with your supplements. And that's not a threat, it's a joke. It's just because he eats a lot of supplements and I don't want him to dissolve. JJ, you're number 2.
All right, so my number 2 is kind of a cheat because it's multiple bosses. Kind of. But it's from Mystical Ninja, starring Goemon for the Nintendo 64. Any level with Impact. Any boss fight where you're in Impact, the giant robot. That's... Yes.
Oh my God. So, as I do on this show, the Super Nintendo version of Mystical Ninja, I played a lot of. Talk about a game I can't beat, never beat that game, even with my brother. As adults, playing seriously and not dicking around. So I can't even imagine this game on 64. Probably easier, I'm assuming. Have you ever... Well, how hard was this game, I'm asking, I guess.
So when I first played it, I didn't make it too far because it's kind of an adventure game. You have to read, and I was like, "Oh, this is different from the other mystical ninja." Yeah, but it's kind of like Zelda in the sense where it's like, oh, you find upgrades and you adventure around in 3D and blah blah. It's like I don't want to say a poor man's Zelda, but it's a Zelda like clone.
Yeah,
on the 64, and then you get to the bosses, and you summon this kick-ass giant robot, and you get a cool theme song to go with it.
This one?
Yes. Stash!
Jesus Christ. I should have expected nothing less from you, JJ. God dang it. So are you becoming the mech? Or are you...
Hey!
Are you becoming the mech, or are you fighting the different mech?
You're fighting a different giant thing. It's like Power Rangers.
Okay.
So there's going to be, in the final boss, it's a giant mech. I think you are even in space.
This is a bop.
But yeah.
Oh, so any of these levels?
Any of those levels, this is where it first starts, and then you actually make it to the boss arena. You have to clear that part first on the roller
destroy
skates.
Several villages.
Yes. It's okay. They're all bad guy villages.
That's what they said about Vietnam, JJ.
That's what they said in every Power Ranger episode. It's fine.
Hey, they went to the outskirts and blew up exactly 2 buildings, all right?
That's Dragon Ball, not Power Rangers.
It reminds me more of G Gundam because it's talking about like the sun and the burning spirit and all that.
Okay, I'm trying to find some of these bigger bosses just real quick. So, nope, that's none of it. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, so the thing that really made this sort of boss mechanic stick in my head was that I never bought this game. So me and my cousin rented it.
Oh,
yeah,
you punched the shit out of him.
Punched the fuck out of him. Me and my cousin rented it, and you can also kick. You have a laser beam. You can throw money at them like in the regular.
Yeah, the coins. Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't know any of Impact's moves, so we thought we just had the punch. And then at one point, like, I got so frustrated and I shot a Kamehameha at this motherfucker. And I was like, we got lasers! We got lasers!
I'm about to fuck somebody up. Let's see. Did you get that kick-ass music the whole time? Let's see.
Yeah, it keeps playing. Oh, I guess it doesn't.
I mean, we all kind of need a super epic battle fight to charge into on any game.
Also, going back to the theme song,
Jesus.
There's this group called the 8-Bit Big Band. They did a cover of this, and they have like an entire brass section and stuff.
You say less. It's already pulled up. Is this it?
Yeah, that's it.
Say less, JJ said.
They also got a singer.
They don't sing?
They also got a singer.
Let's bring it in. The lore is too deep. That's incredible.
Ore wa gorgeous ha impacto.
Have you listened to this outside of the game?
Yes, many times. How do you think I found the 8-Bit Big Band?
Yeah, I listened to... There was... what the fuck was the name of that website?
They also did a cover of Snake Eater.
Oh.
Was it the real... Oh, fuck. What was the name of that website that had old video game covers? It was like the real OC or OG, something like that.
Oh, OC Remix?
OC Remix, that's right. There was a lot of OC Remix Street Fighter songs that I have on, and one of them, a guy wrote a shitty song about Ken, but it was like one of my favorite songs because the lyrics were ass, but the song was great, like the way it was. I'm gonna see if I can find that.
One of the PS3 remake of Street Fighter 2 had a bunch of DJs.
Some of theirs.
Yeah.
OC Remix Ken song. Like, I'll play the intro, I won't play the music because the song is like cringy, like the lyrics are cringy, but like that's badass. You can't tell me that they're like they made it a fucking like pop punk song. And I'm like, fuck yeah. OC remix. That makes that. If you remember OC remix, let us know in the comments, because that's old man shit right there. Like that's a corner of the internet that's not in the narrative of the internet, but it's like a big part of it that might get lost if you don't have videos like this. But brings us to our number one. Oh damn, we're going not kind of long, kind of on time. We're almost done.
Does Maggie have a bus?
She hasn't interrupted. Do you have a bus or anything that's on your mind? You'll have one more go around. I mean, once.
There was one that, like, when you're talking about songs and stuff, that I really, really liked, and just so surreal, and honestly, I think it was just really pretty. It was a Dark Souls boss, and I think it's Dark Souls 3, and it's the dancer of the Boreal Valley.
Can Sam spell Boreal?
I can. It came up automatically.
Dark Souls 3.
And like,
is this a villain?
You don't know it's a villain in Dark Souls.
I think that's just the music.
You
but
wanted
like,
the music, right?
Yeah, but like her movements are so like swift. Like it's literally, she's aptly named because it's the dancer, and the way that when you see her, like her intro.
Oh my god!
It's really cool.
Is this her? Let's take a look.
I thought JJ was gonna have Dark Souls.
Nah, you don't like Dark Souls villains, I guess.
I like Bloodborne a little more than Dark Souls. I'm more of a Bloodborne guy.
Edward is a huge Bloodborne guy.
Gooing acid.
If I were to put a Bloodborne guy in there, it'd probably be Papa G. Just because I like the name Papa G.
I've played all the Dark Souls, but this one, I don't know why this boss battle is just one of the ones that stayed with me. Also Smoke and Orstein, but like this one, you know.
So spooky. Yeah, see, like I just get so mad.
Like she does this like swift, and like I love her design because she has the little veils that like just follow her, and it's very flowy. She reminds me of like a river, a very violent river.
Ethereal. Well, all rivers are violent if you disrespect them.
We'll do a quick round of honorable mentions.
Fuck it, yeah. Let's do a quick round of honorable mentions. Fuck, the only person that I have on this list is JJ, but I don't think he does. It was I want to say, hold on. It was from Pokemon. It was Whitney's Miltank.
Oh my god!
roll out. So here's the thing. That, I think, single-handedly got me to stop playing Pokemon. Because I was playing that version, and I'm like, what the fuck is this rollout? And I couldn't beat it. And I think I just like, okay, I don't even like Pokemon.
She's like the third gym, too.
Yeah, because I played blue and yellow. I never finished them because I was a kid. And that was one I was like, okay, maybe I can finish this one. And then I just didn't because of fucking rollout.
What did I miss, Elijah? A lot.
Most of the show, actually.
Yeah. We went through our top 5 through 2.
But yeah, there's fucking Whitney's Miltank. So that was an honorable mention from the audience. I already said Duck Hunt Dog. Go ahead, Marcos.
Oh, mine's pretty easy. He is one of the most fun bosses that I've ever fought in a video game, which, like I said, don't have as much experience as the other two on this podcast. He's also a really fun character, and it's Jack Baker from Resident Evil 7. Welcome to the family, son.
Oh, this guy's spooky.
Yeah.
His whole thing is that he just has a massive healing factor.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
Wait, this was 7. This was one of the recent ones,
You hit him
right?
with a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you chainsaw him? Were you supposed to try to chainsaw him? I didn't get to that point.
There's like, when you first fight him, which is one of the cooler fights, like you fight him. Oh yeah, you do have a chainsaw battle, like Mandy. But you fight him in a garage trying to start your car, and then like you can like fight him like that. Or there's like a secret like thing where you can get in the car and then you drive the car into a pole and he gets impaled.
But then he heals from it?
Yeah, he'll be back later.
Oh my god! I hate as we talked about. I hate relentless things that don't die, like Baldur. So
I mean, he is another relentless thing that doesn't die, and he also kind of looks like a more meth addicted version of Baldur.
My brother's Thor. Jay, do you have any honorable mentions?
Yeah. Bowser in Super Mario Odyssey. The boss battle with him in Odyssey is fantastic.
Where he's in the suit?
He's in the suit, and then you also steal his hat, and then you punch the fuck out of him.
Rakeen's bringing up an interesting point that like doesn't get brought up till later. He actually does kill the hero.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, Baker kills the hero. I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
The other cool thing about Odyssey is that the whole thing is you take over like your enemies.
Right.
You possess them.
Right.
After the fight with Bowser, Mario, Bowser, and Princess Peach are like catapulted into this other area, but Bowser's knocked out.
Uh-huh.
And Peach is like, we gotta go. The place is gonna explode. Like, we gotta go.
Uh-huh.
But there's this wall, and it's insurmountable for Mario. You can't jump over it. You can't break it. There's nothing you can do.
Uh-huh.
And then the game doesn't tell you directly, but it clicks. Bowser's knocked out.
Uh-huh.
You have a hat that possesses things. Throw the hat onto Bowser. Become the Bowser.
Oh my god. Well, there, I just want to wait till we punch the shit out of Bowser. I just want to see Bowser get his shit punched in.
You drop the auras.
I'm coming for you, Bowser. Give me some. Tail swipes. Tail swipes. This is we're gonna get copyrighted. Oh, fuck.
Oh, he lost his suit.
Getting fancy no more.
There you go. Bowser is dead now. No more.
Another honorable
Heihachi
mention.
is
Going
dead.
back, dipping back into the well of Metal Gear. The Sorrow.
Jesus Christ. That's just a lot of Metal Gear.
I could have filled this list easily with just Metal Gear bosses.
I mean, we still haven't even gone into the snakes.
Top 5 Metal Gear bosses.
But the Sorrow really sticks out in my head because you can't actually beat him. The Sorrow's a ghost. He's already dead. He's just the specter that's like haunting Snake, kind of.
Uh-huh.
You encounter him in the river there, and depending on how you played the game, you will get attacked by the spirits of everything you've killed. So if you're a particularly violent person, violent air quotes, right? It's a video game.
Right. Everyone's more violent in video games because of the opportunity.
Right, but if you play through it violently and just kill everyone, you don't take a passive route, you don't knock people out, you go for the kill. That river is teeming with ghosts. And if they touch you, you die. You're fucked. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, like, you don't die instantly, but they take away your health.
They're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. If you pay passively and you only hunt for food, there's only, like, animal souls in there. And the animal souls don't really hurt you or anything.
Right. That was like that one Pokemon game that, like, copy pasta Pokemon game. You ever heard about that one?
Yeah.
It's Pokemon Lavender, I think it was.
Yeah.
That one, like, that creeped me out, where it just was the Lavender Town song played over and over, and every Pokemon that you fainted or made faint was played back to you at the end. You're like, ah! Fuck this noise!
But I have two really funny stories with the Sorrow.
Okay.
Both of them involve Alfred.
Okay.
So Alfred, the first time, yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna steal your story though. The first time Alfred played through this game, he didn't know. Well, the first time really any of us played through the game, we didn't know how to beat the Sorrow.
Right.
Because you can't beat him.
Right.
He's a ghost. You just have to walk through the river and eventually die.
Right. Right.
At the very beginning
Wait,
of
the game you have to die at the end?
You have to die at that part.
Okay.
But at the very beginning of the game, it's a throwaway line, but they tell you you're going in without any equipment. The only thing we're giving you is like this radio and a cyanide pill in case you get captured.
Right.
But don't worry. It's not real cyanide. It's a fake death pill. It's going to put you in a fugue state where it seems like you're dead.
Right.
But you only got like a minute before it becomes permadeath. To counteract that, we gave you the antidote on the other tooth. Bite into that one, and you'll revive. We call it the revive pill.
Okay.
You're supposed to take the revive pill after you fight the Sorrow. The game doesn't tell you this. You just kind of have to figure that out. So Alfred was spending weeks trying to beat this motherfucker. And finally, like, at one point, he's like, fuck this, and chucks the controller. And the controller lands at a certain way that it automatically took the revive pill for him. And the cutscene plays, and he's like, mother. And he turned off his PlayStation, didn't play for a week.
It actually didn't land on it. It was Psycho Mantis taking it.
I'll play this motherfucker. Slap the shit out of it.
The other story I have is that Alfred wanted to try a pacifist run where he didn't kill anybody. But we were hanging out at his place one time, and I was like, do you mind if I play? And he was like, sure, just don't save. Yeah, cool, don't worry, I won't. And I didn't.
Right.
But I was like, you're going for a pacifist run, right, Alfred? I'm doing the complete opposite, bro. I'm Ramboing the fuck out of it.
Right.
I found like the heavy machine gun, the
rail gun. Jesus Christ.
And there's a camouflage option where you can put Snake without a shirt on, and he just has like a skull mask.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I'm punishing the fuck out of this. Yeah, no, he does yell. If you use the heavy machine gun long enough, he'll yell.
Rambo yells.
So I made it far enough in the game to get to the Sorrow, and the river was teeming with soul.
Jesus Christ. Also, I fucking hate Psycho Mantis.
So then I didn't save. Like I said, I was like, all right, cool, we're done. And I turned it off after that. Alfred made it to Psycho Mantis, or the Sorrow, later on in the week. And he's like, yeah, so remember when you played and you made it to the Sorrow and it was just a swarm of ghosts? Yeah. Well, I did my pacifist run and there was like a fish.
Oh my God. Like how in a matter of like an hour you massacred half of humanity in the game. This is
one more quick honorable mention. And this one won't take long at all because you already mentioned it. It's Donkey Kong, but it's Donkey Kong in Punch Out.
Donkey Kong was in Punch Out?
Yeah, in the Wii.
Oh,
he fucking is hard to beat, and then he takes you away like after he beats you, and it's like you're the princess now.
No, see, I always thought you were thinking about Matt from Wii Sports.
No,
the internet loves Matt because he's the hardest guy in Wii Sports, and he's just a fucking menace. Oh, someone said he looks like Matt from that. That's not right. Let me see. Donkey. By the way, yes, I did Google black dude from Wii. I'm sorry, I didn't know his name. How else would you describe him?
Matt.
I don't know his name was Matt. You said Donkey Kong. It was
Punch Out. It's just called Punch Out.
Donkey Kong Punch Out. God, I just like forget letters. Punch Out. Jesus Christ.
He's so much bigger than Little Mac.
He busted the dick right there. Oh no.
I mean, technically, Little Mac's so little, he's punching everyone in the dick.
Okay. Well, that is our honorable mentions. Now it's time for my number one. My number one is to talk about villains. Great villain. Not only in the video game, but in real life too. Oh. And you already know.
Senator Armstrong?
Shut up. Not Senator Armstrong. Stop spoiling mine.
I don't know who it is.
Don't say it when you think it is, because I'm going to make it obvious as I reveal. But just the whole time, plotting, planning, just being a schemer, and you're just like, okay, I'm trying to get to the mystery of why my family was set up. I need to fight this motherfucker once and for all. I swear to God. And in history, he's one of the biggest scoundrels of all time. His son had sex with his own sister. And you realize that, oh, not only is this a terrible, awful historical figure, but he also becomes the fucking Pope. My number one is Rodrigo Borgia from Assassin's Creed 2, because...
It's good for you that I never played the Assassin's Creed. No idea where you were going.
Oh my God, dude. So, spoiler alert, Rodrigo Borgia and the Borgia family are notoriously fucking awful and incestuous and weird. But in the game, he's just known as the Spaniard. And I don't know history, so I didn't see the twist coming at all, where this guy's like, oh, he's just the Spaniard, right? And so this guy is just plotting the whole time, and he's just being a dickhead. He's masterminding your dad getting murdered, your little brother getting murdered, and then it's like a big cutscene at the end where it's like, oh yeah, he also got the Staff of Eden, and he's also the fucking Pope now. And so you're like, oh shit, he's the Pope? He's gotten to the most powerful position of all time? And then you're like, okay, well, I'm now older Ezio. There's a time jump, so he could do all his horrible papal things. And then you go, okay, I'm going to go to the Vatican, and I'm going to go fuck up the Pope.
Kind of you to bring me the apple.
Really weird for a
Now give it
Catholic to choose killing the Pope.
Dude, I know. I was there, and it's like, so he's doing historically all this awful shit. He killed everybody that you ever cared about.
What's his name?
Rodrigo Borgia. He's a real person. Pope Alexander II, I believe.
Yeah. The Assassin's Creed games are really good
People
at
learning
like,
their history from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. No, the first three in particular. This one in particular.
All of them.
They stopped having the little extra history tidbits that I used to like in the second one, where it's like the British guy would be like, Rodrigo Borgia. He was kind of an asshole. He became the Pope and betrayed everybody. And so the thing is, you have all this magic stuff, and then ultimately what happens is you go, all right, you're no god. You're not God himself. You're just a man. We're going to do this old school style, and you fist fight. You don't have any swords. You don't have the staff. You're like, I'm going to fight you like a man in this pit, and I'm going to beat the hell out of you.
With the Pope, Rodrigo.
You fist fight the Pope. You putazos with the Pope.
Or do you mean to tell me
for me as a Catholic, it was very upsetting. But I'm not a very good Catholic, but it was still a little concerning.
The Catholic guilt.
The Catholic guilt. And you punch the shit out of him. Yeah, let me see here. Do it. Choke the Pope.
Word of that ridiculous book. It's all lies and superstition. Just like every other religious tract written over the past 10,000 years.
Doesn't even believe in God, which is even worse. And then you gotta press X to choke the Pope. The whole time I was conflicted, even though he's a piece of shit in history and in real time. And then in Assassin's Creed 2, his son is even worse. His son, just for fun history, if you don't know the history of the Borgias, this guy made Jesus white. He was the one that was like, no more Muslim, no more black Jesus, no more Muslim
Jesus. Trying to
Jesus.
figure out if he was one of the bad popes that from was it Salmonella Academy that he talks about.
He had 2 shows about his family. There was one called the Borgias.
One that in real life like had like a feast of whores where like he threw acorns all over the floor and invited like 90 whores, which some of them were his nephews and nieces.
Yeah. I think it's him because he was one of the worst ones. He was corrupt. He was a slut. He just was whoring about all the time, and he made his son look like Jesus.
So he's on that what's it called? Sorry, there's a Wikipedia page out there that's called Sexually Active Popes, and I guess he's on there, I imagine.
Wait, why do you know that that's a thing? Well, I'm going to look it up. Why do you know that that's a thing?
It's one of my favorite Wikipedia pages.
The popes? Where did you find this out?
It's also incomplete. You can help add to it.
I forgot what the name of it. I'm a terrible Catholic. I don't know what this pope.
Seduce the Pope.
I already had trouble fighting him. I'm gonna have even more trouble.
This is a different pope. This pope's more metal and open.
Yes. List of sexually active popes. Marcos, you shouldn't know what this is. No, first of all, this shouldn't exist, but you shouldn't know how to find it. Let's indulge ourselves, though. Popes who are legally married. St. Peter. Oh, that's technically he's a pope. Yeah. St. Peter. Felix III, Hormisdas, Adrian II, John the 17th, Clement IV, Honorius IV, fathered illegitimate children, Pius II. That goes against your name, Pius. You fuck. Well, maybe I shouldn't call the Pope a fuck.
I mean,
Innocent, even especially you, the 8th, and Clement VII. Relationship with women. Which one was this one? This was
Pope Alexander.
Alexander VI. Yeah, there he is. Alexander VI. Rodrigo de Borgia. So yeah, he is on the list of popes who are sexually active, Marcos. What the hell, man? Also, relationships with men. Paul II.
See, you can seduce the Pope. You can help add to this list.
I want to know who the most recent Pope was that was doing. Benedict was bisexual, apparently. Benedict IX. Also, I'm very proud of my Roman numeral reading, just for the record.
Oh, really?
I'm actually doing.
How high did they go?
10.
Oh.
Like, well, no, but the fact that I'm just not messing up.
Thank you, Rocky movies.
I learned mine from Final Fantasy.
No, but no. Let's see. 1555 looks like the most recent. No, 1829. That looks to be it. Who is this? Leo the 7th. What year is that? That's 1800s. Okay. Dude, where did you find this?
I like history. What can I say?
It's gonna be on TikTok. This is gonna be, if I play it right, 100,000 TikTok right here, because people are gonna be like, "Is that real?" And why would I make it up? People accuse me of making up the Kid Rock song. about the mandatory thing. I didn't make that up.
I think the list of sexually active popes might be worse than.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But
I mean, he was fucking his
There was
nephew
a lot
and
of
nieces and
mandatories.
cousins.
yeah, and his son was fucking his sister, and they were having, and it's in the game, not EA Sports.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In Brotherhood, yeah, he's like having a romantic thing with his sister, and everyone's like, ugh.
Yes.
But that's my number one. Rodrigo Borgia, Assassin's Creed 2. Marcos, what's your number one?
So this is the video game that got me back into video games because like I said, the Dreamcast killed everything, and then this got me back into it.
I'm sorry, I keep looking at the list of sexually active popes. It's more than one. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're the most powerful man in the world.
And I don't think it was like against the rules early on.
I mean, literally, the first one is.
Peter. Oh, yeah, I have a wife, I guess, sure.
But what was I gonna say? So this video game got me back into video games, and this villain is kind of a combination of Armstrong and Dutch. But on top of that, he is one of the funniest. The video game itself has the funniest lines, and it's just Handsome Jack.
Handsome Jack. What is that from?
Borderlands 2.
There it is, Borderlands. Handsome Jack.
He has
number one.
Yeah, number one. He has a unicorn that he like put in diamonds and shit.
Let me see. Is he like a cool fight, or is he just a cool character?
I don't remember the fight that well. I may replay the game because of this like whole podcast that we did.
Right.
But
2 is the best one.
2 is the best one. And when you're throughout the entire game, he's talking shit to you, and then sometimes butt stallion. Yes,
Butt stallion. What the hell's going on?
that's the name of the horse that is
That he's
encased
riding
in
on?
diamond. No, it's a horse that he made into a unicorn, and then he put it all in diamonds. But either way, yeah, butt stallion is one of the like funny things that he says. He's talking shit to you, and then sometimes he'll go between being really whimsical, and then sometimes he'll say things that it's like, well, when I got this device from Tanis, it was like I didn't like coerce her. I didn't offer her money. I just beat the shit out of her with a crowbar.
Jesus Christ!
Like he'll drop lines like that sometimes. So it goes between him being like just this really whimsical, cruel person to him just being outwardly cruel.
Right. That's not. I don't like that.
I like that.
See, because I don't like villains. It's like I like them, but also I'm a serial like molester. It's like no, I don't. Want
I mean,
that.
he doesn't molest anything.
He
Yeah.
beats women with crowbars.
Molester.
I mean,
It's like Kylo Ren. Like Kylo Ren just
Would
like
you
yeah,
rather-
I slaughtered humanities, but
would you rather he hit a woman with a crowbar or be a sexually active pope?
quite frankly, I don't have an answer for you. But yes, Rakim. Goddamn. Yeah, I know. Audience, would you rather have a sexually active pope?
Shadow Shogun is saying Tales from the Borderlands is the best one. Tales of the Borderlands is a really good game. Handsome Jack does come out. One of the coolest things that I learned from Tales of the Borderlands is because that was in the middle of Telltale dying, so it was actually finished by like 12 dudes.
Right.
Like,
yeah, they were just like, we said we'd get it done, but we have no monies, and we're just gonna do it.
I have that game too. I might play it when I get home.
Which game?
Tales from the. I have all the Borderlands up to like the new one because
Never-
Borderlands did get me back into it.
Never played one.
One is kind of.
Oh no, as in one of any of the series.
Any of them.
So if you play 2, you'll like it again a lot because there's a Mexican guy that his whole thing is just like machine guns.
Done. Why is that our thing, by the way? Because that was the
Cartel.
other guy in. That's true. That
He
was
literally like I think in the trailer for Borderlands 2 has like golden AK-47s.
Jesus Christ. Because like the other guy in Army of 2, and then also Gears of War. I forget the guy's name. And then even Ramirez do everything
Well,
in Call of Duty Modern
in Army of 2, you have to have a gun.
But yeah, but like
Same in Borderlands.
But I hope they finish Wolf. I heard Wolf Among Us. I've heard great things about that.
It is really good, but it ends on a weird cliffhanger. According to Carlos, I talked to him about it because apparently he knows the new Telltale guys.
Yeah.
He said they are going to finish the new one. So
Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's your number one. JJ, your number one
My number one.
is another Metal Gear Solid. Kidding, no.
No, it's not. But it is probably the most JJ one on this list.
It's either going to be really anime or he sings anime songs.
is he from No More Heroes?
No. Honmono no Dansu.
Ah, fuck.
Yes. Fierce Tigers from Yakuza Kiwami 2.
How did I not fucking think of Yakuza as these guys right here?
Yep. Yeah, just play that.
just all of it.
You can skip ahead a little bit.
I'll skip ahead a little bit. Oh my god!
Yep.
Are
That's
the
the
bosses
boss.
the lions?
The bosses are the tigers, yes.
The tigers, whatever. Oh my.
You have to fight both of them.
With your fists?
Yes. And suplexes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It is the best boss battle ever put in games.
Yes,
you're just beating the fuck out of a tiger.
Two of them. One of them, this one's about to go down. This one's very close to going down. Fierce tiger. Oh, shit. There's an evil sad cutscene when you kill a tiger? Uh-oh. Or does he get his health back? Oh, shit. Well, let's down to this. Oh, no. Not the quick time events. No! Smash square.
You gotta break his neck.
Nope.
Oh, kick him in the groin?
PETA is typing.
There's no PETA in Japan.
Oh! Sweet chin music, the tiger. So no.
What? I don't want to detract too much, but what is the Yakuza game that ends with this really badass showdown on the roof?
One.
Oh, okay. Like there's 5 guys fighting each other, and then money is raining down, and it's like, all right, let's go.
Oh wait, no, that's actually 7.
Oh, okay.
1 ends with a fight on a roof, but it's a 1-on-1.
This guy must hate Frosted Flakes. Shut up. Punching a tiger in the fucking forehead. Twice.
2 of them.
2 of them. Well, he kicked the first one. He kicked the shit out of the first one. JJ, yes, this is the most JJ pick. I don't know what to say or think.
Honmono no dansu.
Wait till we like tell you about No More Heroes. We should play No More Heroes on Saturday.
What is a No More Heroes?
You'll like it. You won't like it.
What was the game you guys tried to make me play? Persona 5? 4?
Oh yeah, the only problem with Persona, no, it was 4, I think.
Yeah,
no, it was 5.
It was 5.
Is that there's so much like learning that you didn't get to the actual game, but once you get to the actual game, and it's just like I'm in high school again.
I'm not interested in collecting girlfriends in those games.
You don't have. You
or
can only have
finding-
one. You can only have one.
Why are you getting so mad about it? You can only have one girlfriend at a time. Gosh.
Well, if you have more than one, they beat you up.
Yeah. Much like life.
Much like life. Maggie, any final thoughts about any boss battles or girlfriend fights?
Sephiroth. That's it.
Sephiroth. People expected Sephiroth. His long flowing anime, glowing hair, his giant sword.
He's literally the hardest boss in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And that's not even the game he's from.
Right. That never made any sense to me how he got transported to Disney World.
It's a collab between
It was,
Final Fantasy and...
Well, I know, like, I thought mechanics
one girlfriend
wise.
when you can have 5. Why have 5 girlfriends when you can have 9?
Exactly. Well, no, but like Sephiroth is in Final Fantasy World, and is Sora in Final Fantasy World?
Technically...
Because then he went to Disney World, Disney Realms.
He goes to Disney Worlds, yeah.
And then Sephiroth just shows up in the Disney Realms?
They can all go to different worlds.
But why is Sephiroth?
You have to understand. You
fight him in the Colosseum. The Colosseum is just an arena. Like
have to understand
like the Hercules
fantasy lore.
Colosseum
Yeah.
in ancient Greece. They brought it back. So it's just an arena. You're just like fighting bosses in it.
And so Sephiroth just
He's the hidden boss.
Oh.
He's the hidden final boss. He's harder than the actual final boss.
Who's
in
the
the
actual final boss in Kingdom Hearts of that one, where he shows up? Is it
it
Zerg?
Maleficent?
No, Ansem?
I don't know.
I don't.
Because he comes out, you can beat him. I mean, you fight him like in both 1 and 2, don't you?
Yeah, you can fight him in 2.
And then he's shirtless in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Because we needed that. Is he shirtless in any of the other games? I know you would know.
I am actually not that. I mean, I have a body pillow of Sephiroth, but like.
Isn't he shirtless
Are
for
you
a part in
serious?
7?
Yeah, I have a body pillow of Sephiroth.
This is why you aren't on this show.
Thanks. I'm gonna bring it next time. You know what? I'm gonna bring it for the live.
You should bring it the
stream.
next time Sam's missing, and then we can put the hat.
Tape a beard and give him a hat.
And he's shirtless in it too.
I don't. Okay. Part of me does not want that in my home. The other part of me is like,
I'm gonna buy a pony one now.
It's
like
Just leave it in his room when he's gone.
like
silky.
Holidays are coming up. Sam's leaving soon.
I'm not giving you guys a key to put a Sephiroth in my home.
We got to record the show, bro. Football season's still going strong.
I almost bought on Facebook Marketplace a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu dummy to sit in place so we could do that.
How much does that cost?
$20.
Yeah, you should have got it.
You can buy them. You can buy them on Amazon new for $20.
And then we can draw nipples on it.
Why would you draw nipples on it?
Well, he's naked.
Why is he be naked?
I don't know.
Probably doesn't have.
You don't do
nipples.
jujitsu with clothes on, bro.
Yeah, you can do it butt naked.
Half naked.
We need to get.
I've seen UFC, bro. They're in underwear. They're in chones.
We're gonna go to Sam's closet.
They're in chones and gloves. They're like Mickey Mouse.
That nothing is my joke. It's fine.
Are you saying we should spend excellent money? They're well given money to buy a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu dummy to have as a stand-in. I wanted it for like a crash test dummy. Like we could just do antics with it, right? But JJJ dummy.
Marco's mind is in college mode.
Marco's mind is in college mode. But okay, well these are the expensive ones, but there's like cheapy ones.
I saw Alucard.
Oh, they just said that Sephiroth looks like
He
Alucard.
looks like which Alucard? Like Castlevania Alucard?
Probably Castle.
But yeah, there's the $20 one right there. He's got a Muppet face, and he's filled with foam, and you can put my face on it. There you go.
And you can kick it around.
Maybe, I don't know. But
Supposed to wrestle it, but yeah.
you're supposed to wrestle it and practice your moves. But honestly, as a placeholder, I think it'd be fine. So coming soon, the excellent Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu dummy, who I'll throw off of like the third story, and we'll hit with a car, and we'll do all sorts of fun stuff with.
Final Atomic Buster.
Huh?
Final Atomic Buster.
Flying Atomic Busters for everybody. Everybody, we had a lot of people start the show. It's been a long show, but it's actually went by really quickly. We've been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Doesn't feel like it.
Good luck, Key.
Good luck. Actually, I'm the one doing this, so thank you for that. This was supposed to be a short, easy
You
one.
are the rancher in this case. You did not lead us to the promised land, Dutch.
I had a plan, Arthur. I'm trying to figure everything's going wrong. I can't see everything's going wrong. I can't even do this. I just need another plan. But since I don't have another plan, my plan is just to get out of here. Say bye to the people, everybody.
Bye to the people, everybody.
I say bye to the people, everybody. I'm saying bye to all people. Everybody say bye to the people. I'd prefer you mention death more.
Well,